See if we're good. See if we're good. Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? We live. We live. We live. Ooh, let me clean off my glasses. I think we're live. I think we're live. I think we're good. We look good. We look good. Bet. Hold on. Let me clean my glasses so I can see what y'all are. So I can see what everybody been saying. Hold on. All right, we on the way. We got Justin first was good. Argo second was good. We got Rich third, yes sir. Captain fourth was good. Kevin fifth. AM Hunter sixth was happening y'all. Yes sir. Was good, y'all. Was good. Oh, let me go ahead and start up the videos and stuff. Go ahead and just had this plan, you know. I just chose to do. I have like Chase Young, Jonathan Allen, Montez Sweat, Deron Payne, Matt Ioannidis, Cole Holcomb, and Kendall Fuller. So those are the plays we'll be looking at while we're just talking. Y'all already know the deal though. Like we're not. This is not the main part of the stream. I just have this playing so y'all can have something to look at other than just me and the dogs. Had to give Rico the beatings for missing all those streams. That's crazy, Rich, because you never actually won a game in Game Beats. You know what I'm saying? He never actually won a game. I did. You know what I'm saying? I won a whole one going to 5. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he talking about with the beats. That man was running. What's good, Jalen? What's good? Yes, sir. What's happening, everybody? I'm about to get back on it, y'all. I'm about to be consistent and all of that. We about to get to work. About to really work on these rookie film sessions this week. I've already watched a lot, but I haven't started super writing my notes and recording it yet. I did when it was the game you were out. Oh, you ain't win while I was there. And when you came back, you wasn't winning. Me and Z was. But you never won though. I won a whole game. I won the whole thing. Five wins in a row. To take home the little tournament game set or whatever you want to call it. You ain't did that against me. I don't know. You might have done it against them. Because they don't have the hands like I do. Let me see. I got that. Yeah, so yeah, I'm about to start working on the rookie film sessions. I'm not just doing a whole Jamin Davis film set or De'Ami Brown. I have specific topics I want to touch on. I want to clear up some false narratives with a lot of the players. My De'Ami Brown's film session is going to be focused on the fact that he should be able to run every route in the route tree. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be mostly that's how basically my film sessions are going to be focused. That's how they're going to be set up. With Jamin Davis, I want to show. Well, now I'm gonna keep that one a secret. I'm gonna keep the Jamin Davis one a secret. John Bates. I mean, that's obvious. I mean, that's gonna be more so of an overall film session because I just want to prove that he can be a dual threat tight end. So that's the purpose of the John Bates one. Dual threat tight end. De'Ami Brown, be able to run every route. Let me see. I'm gonna eventually get to Samuel Cosme, but that's honestly not one of the ones I'm the most excited about. I want to do Jared Patterson. That's gonna be one of my earlier ones as well. I want to show that Jared Patterson is a do-it-all back. I'm going to show examples of him doing everything we need him to do. And also, compare him to my comp for him. Rico, what do you think about prioritizing Ioannidis and Payne long-term over Allen? What's good, truth be told, man? This whole thing's complicated. I mean, in an ideal world, we'll end up keeping all of them long-term. I mean, Ioannidis is always going to be fairly cheap, so I don't think Ioannidis is in the way of keeping any of the other guys long term. I think it's more so maybe Deron Payne versus Jonathan Allen or Montez Sweat. But I think Ioannidis with how cheap and how he's willing to take team friendly deals, especially with him not being able to stay healthy. I mean, how much leverage does he have with him not only coming off the bench? He's a great player. Could easily start for most defensive lines. If it's 3rd and long, I want him on the field. Period. But at the end of the day, he technically doesn't get the most snaps, and then he's the least healthy out of the entire defensive line as well. So he just doesn't have much leverage. So luckily for us, I mean, I want him to stay healthy. I want him to contribute as much as possible. But as of right now, he can't really ask for too much money yet. So I don't think he's in the way of Deron Payne, Jonathan Allen. I think it may be between Jonathan Allen and Deron Payne. I think, and I don't know, it's ugly. Because Jonathan Allen is extremely underrated, but at the same time, Deron Payne is probably the only other player on that defensive line that you could say has a similar ceiling to Chase Young and Montez Sweat. There's just an athletic freak, and the sky's the limit. So, I don't know. You can make cases for both. Because Jonathan Allen's the better pass rusher, between him and Deron Payne. Deron Payne's the better run stopper and has a higher ceiling, has more potential to him. So I don't know, man. I just really hope we get both, honestly. That's the politically correct answer, because I really can't pick between the two. What's good, Nick? What's good, Tyler C? What's good, Lloyd? The Hooper was good. You going to training camp? I'm going to try to see if I can, but I doubt it. But I do have free tickets to the Atlanta Falcons one, so I may go there and troll. I had these little mics where you can do, like, interviews. Oh, you can't see it. So, like, you can clip it on your shirt, and then I can record with my phone. So I might do, like, remember the very first video on my channel? If you go back and look, you can just go to video and then filter and do oldest to newest or something like that. It's the very first video, and we went around like interviewing people. That was without a mic. That was literally just straight up the phone. So I feel like it's gonna sound better. But I'm saying we might do something similar to that, like a kind of tiny documentary or a webisode, or what do they call it? A vodcast or whatever, video podcast, whatever, something like that, where we're just going around. We might go, me and Shay, y'all already know from the Friday stream. We may go to the Atlanta Falcons training camp and just troll, just hate on everybody. Anytime somebody makes a catch, boom, stuff like that. See if we can interview fans, maybe, hopefully players. So yeah, that's easy, because I mean it's right up the street. Like, Mercedes-Benz Stadium is 15 minutes away driving, probably max. Well, if it's traffic, it's worse than that, but no traffic, and it shouldn't be traffic, because it's not a regular game. It's just training camp. Should be up there in like 15 minutes. But the burgundy and gold, man, I mean, that's all about taking a flight and all of that. So I don't know. But yeah, the Falcons one, I might have to pull up and go troll real quick. I'm definitely going, y'all already know I'm going in a burgundy and gold jersey. I'm probably going to wear my Sean Taylor one. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even about to hide it. I'm not about to go up there with a regular shirt. I'm wearing all my burgundy and gold apparel I got. You know what I'm saying? What's good, Christian Miller? He said Rico with back-to-back streams. Yeah, I told you, bro. We getting back to it. Game 3 is tonight. Yeah, I'm watching the Euro finals with England and Italy. I'm rooting for Italy. And then after that, I'm going to watch the Game 3 between the Bucks and the Suns, of course. So we got a lot of sports going on. I watched the Brazil versus Argentina yesterday. So that was really cool to see Lionel Messi finally bring a chip home. For him to finally win outside of playing for, those leagues in Europe, Spain, and all of that. Him to actually win for his country. So that was pretty dope. I was rooting for Brazil, but, they played a better overall game, but they folded at the end. I mean, not at the end. It was like beginning, middle, where they just had like a mental breakdown on defense, and that's when Argentina scored that goal. Overall, Brazil, if you take that away, Brazil played better, but it's just, yeah, man. Life comes at you fast. Honest prediction for Jamin Davis. I think he's going to be a dog for real. I really do. I mean, I've been saying that even before we picked him. It was between Jamin Davis and Micah Parsons, my two favorite linebackers. A lot of people were JOK. I was never that big. I like JOK a lot, but I was always Jamin Davis and Micah Parsons over JOK. And I've always said Micah Parsons is the safer pick. Jamin Davis is the higher ceiling. He's more athletic. He has more potential. He has the potential to be a better coverage linebacker, better instincts, everything. It's just he's going to take, I would say Micah Parsons is probably going to be the better week 1 linebacker. I say Jamin Davis has the potential to be the best. I think he's going to win Defensive Rookie of the Year, honestly. And it's not even just me being a Burgundy and Gold fan. That's objectively. Even like guys like Matt Miller have no ties to the Burgundy and Gold Nation. Completely objective draft analysts. I've seen him. I've seen guys from Bleacher Report. They all think Jamin Davis is going to win Defensive Rookie of the Year. That's how talented he is. But most importantly, it's the situation around him. It's not just Jamin Davis. And this is part of my honest prediction for Jamin Davis, because I think he's set up to succeed, because this defensive line is crazy. And our secondary is about to be crazy, so he's not even going to have a lot on his plate. We're going to ask him to do a set few things, and then he's going to be able to excel at those things. We're not asking him to do everything under the sun. So I can't wait to see what how Jack Del Rio deploys him. I'm gonna dive into a little bit of that when I do my rookie film session for him now. What's good, Casper Hill? What's good, Christian Miller? What's good, Aaron? What's good? If Suns win Game 3, it's over. Yeah, I think the Suns are going to win 5, maybe 6. I definitely see the Bucks winning either tonight or Game 4, but I think the Suns got it in 5, honestly. I just felt like whoever won the Western Conference Finals was going to beat whoever won the Eastern Conference Finals. That's how I felt it was going to go. When does training camp start? I think it's the 27th, I believe. Training camp on 26-27. What's good, Lawrence? What's good, Al Morris? What's good? Notice just got out. Oh, yeah. We everybody pulling up. Red Wolves early 2022, man. I hope so. I hope it's something with Wolves, man. Like I said, I'm not even necessarily specifically attached to Red Wolves. I just wanted to be Wolves. I just wanted to be something. I just love wolves. It's my favorite animal. So that's why I was always on the wolf bandwagon even before, like, I forgot who came up with red wolves, but I was saying we need to be the wolves for years. I've been wanting to be the wolves for forever. Ever since everybody started bringing up the controversy behind the name. What's good, Colin? What's good, Colin? I said Colin. That was funny. What's good, kid? What's good? Go there and ask what Julio is. Yeah, Rich troll. So he said I should go in there with a Titans Julio jersey. Man, if I can get my hands on one for free, I definitely would. I literally would. I know Shay was nervous during that Super Bowl. Oh yeah, he said he turned it off. Yeah, asked him about Julio. What's good, Ebony Wright? What's good? It's getting close scores. I taste blood. What's good, Mr. Finna? Hey, man, this defense about to be hawking people down. That's why, man, I was feeling the defense this morning, so that's why I chose to put up defensive plays for y'all to watch while I'm live streaming today. This is straight defense. Chase Young, Jonathan Allen, Montez Sweat, Deron Payne, Matt Ioannidis, Cole Holcomb, and Kendall Fuller. They're 2020 plays. What new name you want the team to choose to make sense? What's good, Devon? Like I said, I'm something Wolves. I just love Wolves. That's just my personal bias. Red Wolves is cool too. Just Wolves by itself. I just want something with a wolf in it. I love Wolves. And then plus you can do so much with it. The stadium can howl. We can play howling noises. The fans can do it if they want to. The stadium can be nicknamed the Den. There's so many things you can do with it. There's so many 5 logos you can do with a wolf too. Like the helmet can have like scratches on it instead of the numbers. Like it didn't even have to necessarily have our actual team logo on it. Our team logo can be like a angry wolf doing something, like biting the football, whatever. But then like on the side of the helmet, it could be like scratch marks. So I think that would be fine. USA down bad. If Curry was there, wouldn't have lost. It was a scrimmage, I think, though. I don't even think that game counted, right? But yeah, that's crazy that they lost, though. What do you think our new name will be? Yeah, what I hope is something is Wolves. What I think it will be, no idea. I have no sources, no nothing. Jason Wright isn't giving us anything as far as that goes. What's good, Rico? Checking in from Orlando, Florida. What's good, Will? I'm trying to get to Orlando, Florida, too. I can't wait to go back to Disney World, man. I don't care how old I am. I'm going to be 50 years old. Can't wait to go to Disney World. What's good, Dex 1K? What's good? What's happening? If the Suns win the finals, they were by far the least likely of any champion ever to do it, according to Vegas odds. I mean, and first of all, congratulations to them because they earned it. Like, they've been a really good team. I think they were the number 1 seed, weren't they? At least the number 2. I think they were the number 1, though. But I mean, injuries, this is a very injury-riddled season, man. No LeBron on one leg, AD barely out there. KD having to struggle on one side with James Harden on one leg, Kyrie not out there. I mean, injuries everywhere. Even Giannis, Giannis is playing very well right now, but I refuse to believe he's 100%. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, Chris Paul's a little banged up. So remember, he had like an MRI on his finger, on his hand or something. Like, he has something wrong with his shooting hand right now. And he's still hooping. So, it's just been a lot of injuries. But I do feel like the Suns have been one of the luckier teams. I feel like the Hawks and the Suns have been some of the luckier teams in the playoffs. Some of the most fortunate as far as injuries go. Because not only did the Hawks barely lose anybody. I mean, I think they lost Trae Young for like 2 games. Which ended up mattering a lot. But 2.5 games, I think. Just 1.5. But they gained a player. Like, Cam Reddish came back fully healthy. You know what I'm saying? If anything, they had a net positive as far as injuries go in the playoffs compared to other teams who netted negative. What's good, Rick Rich? What's good? People forget Cole Holcomb ran a 4.4. Oh yeah. And with him not having to be the linebacker, like Jamin Davis taking over the captain of the defense spot, and Cole Holcomb just having to play his role, I think that's going to help him a lot. Instead of having to do a little bit of everything, Cole Holcomb doing something specific, like a specific set 3 to 5 things is going to make him play better. He's going to have to think less. He can move more. KD got smacked by a random yesterday. By a random. Hey, them Nigerian guys out there not playing with y'all. What's good, King Sean? You've been fascinated with wolves since elementary. Thank you, Mom. You see? Thank you. That's confirmed by my mom that, you know what I'm saying, I'm not just on the Red Wolf bandwagon. I want everything to be wolves. Even like back in NCAA. Like the football game. The one that's better than Madden, obviously. Every time they let you create a team and you would upload it online and then download it on NCAA on the game, I always was the Wolves. I was something Wolves. I would be like the Atlanta Wolves or whatever. The Georgia Wolves, the something something wolves, the Campbellton rule, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I was always the wolf. I've always wanted a wolf as a mascot, always, like even since I was little. Back in early high school, late middle school, playing NCAA with my friends, we would do like the little creator dynasty thing that NCAA had where you recruit and then like they had this beautiful feature which I don't know why Madden doesn't have, where on the computer you would go to like NCAAfootball.com or whatever, you create your team, you can like set up your rosters. Do you want them to be offensive? Do you want them to be defensive? Do you want them to be overpowered? Do you want them to be underpowered? I think they would call it cupcake or something like that. And there was a whole bunch of different ways. And then you could do your jerseys. You could do your jerseys top to bottom, even like separately, like your shoulders, your sleeves. It was beautiful. You could do all your colors. You could pick your location, what stadium you played in. I was a troll, so I kept choosing the Boise State Stadium so I could have all blue. But my team was always the something something Wolves. I've always wanted to be the Wolves. Hell to those skins, bro. You always down with that fire info. You the man. Man, appreciate that, Brian. Appreciate that, man. Just out here working. They didn't have to face Kawhi either. Yeah, exactly. That too, bro. Yeah. And like I said, the whoever won the Western Conference Finals was gonna win the ultimate finals. Like, it's just like they were just once the Nets were gone, it was over with. Whoever made it out of the West was gonna be whoever made it out of the East. It was just once the Nets were down, unless there was just some severe injuries. I think the new name will be revealed in late February, early March, just before the new league year starts. I could definitely see that. Get the crowd, get the fan base hype, get them to go out there and buy more merch and things like that. What's good, Ronnie? They put something in that fufu. He talking about the Nigerian. What's good, Rico? What you think our record will be? 9-8 maybe. What's good, Joker? I think 11-6 is a real possibility. Maybe 10-7. That's what I'm leaning towards. I think that's real. I mean, our defense is going to be top 3, possibly like literally number 1. I think a lot of it rests on Jamin Davis' shoulders. How good can he be, especially early on when we played teams early, like the Chargers week 1. I think we played the Chiefs like week 5 or something. So it's just it's a lot of it hinges on Benjamin St-Juste and Jamin Davis' development. Will they be ready by week 1 to go out there, guns blazing, looking like potential defensive rookie of the years? If they are, I think we can honestly have the best defense in football, like literally number 1. And then on the offensive side, it can't get any worse than last year. Like, we went 7-9 last year. I think Alex Smith had like a 34th or 35th QBR in the NFL. There's only 32 teams, and Dwayne Haskins had a 37. And we won 7 games like that. If Ryan Fitzpatrick and or Taylor Heineke are at least in the middle, like somewhere in the low 20s, late teens, that's an enormous improvement on our part automatically. Like that just automatically makes our offense potent by itself. And then all the weapons we added, I think honestly 11-6 is very realistic. And maybe winning a playoff game. Y'all sleep on John Bostic, broken like down Kyle Pitt. I hate Christian Miller. What's good, Bob? What happens if we fold in next year's QB sweepstakes and stick with Fitzpatrick? Oh, I'm gonna be sick. What about the Wolverines? Man, it's because of Michigan. And I know, I guess y'all in the DMV don't really concern yourselves with Michigan too much. But, I have a friend that's a Michigan fan, so, that would bother me just mostly because of that. I ran a 4.15 in pre-K, but the cameras weren't. I hate them. What's good, Kevin? I've been saying Wolverines, too. That choice has been slept on low key. I like the name, on the surface, Wolverines. I love the way it sounds, but just Michigan, that's gonna get in my nerve because I already know my friend is just gonna be using that. We were the first Wolverine and all of that. That's the main reason I don't want to be Warriors because the Golden State Warriors. So I prefer something like nobody else has. If we could just find some weird way to tweak the word Wolves. Then again, Red Wolves is a thing. So, if we were the Wolverines, I'm still happy. I just prefer, something else that's not something that really famous already. Because the Red Wolves, what is it, the Arkansas State or whatever? Nobody cares about that. But the Michigan's famous. Everybody, we know Michigan. But I'm cool with either way. As long as there's a wolf in it, I'm happy. Yeah, if Wolverines, whatever, I'm happy. That's my, general answer. NCAA 14 over Madden 20. Man, NCAA 14 over all Maddens, in my opinion. Maybe except for, the old Madden. Even then, the Mike Vick cover, Dante Culpepper cover, Ray Lewis cover, Donovan McNabb covers. Those are, the highlights of Madden, in my opinion. Especially the soundtracks. Soundtracks are crazy. Back with the Wild Bunch and Tech 9 and that early 2000s rock was beautiful. Way better than the soundtracks they put out now. But NCAA game wise, we'll recruit. I just love recruiting. I love college. I love recruiting in real life. But like the fact that you can recruit in the game, and then I can set up my whole team top to bottom, the jerseys, the name, the location, the stadium we play in, it was beautiful. NCAA is just goated in sports game history, in my opinion. I'm not against Wolverines, but you can mark. Yeah, Wolverines does kind of. It's more micro than macro. Like you gotta. It's very specific. Wolves does market better. I agree. Honestly, just can't wait for the season. Hey man, right with you. It's been a long while since I caught a live stream. What's good, hell, B&G? Nah, it's been me. It's not been y'all. It's been me. I just haven't had a lot of live streams. I'm not about to let y'all take the blame for that. He said stop self-promoting Streamlabs. Oh yeah, that's part of the stream. That's me technically. That's technically me. I just want to say Madden mad disrespects Cameron Curry's a 74 overall, Jeremy Chin's an 80, and Antoine Winfield's an 84. Yeah, Madden doesn't really. You can tell the people that do the Madden rosters don't really watch film. They're just out here just going off of where they were drafted. That's literally it. New name can be released before free agency starts. I hope so. Red Wolves fit so well. I cringe at the thought of Red Tails. I think Heineke can possibly be a franchise quarterback. Hey, I'm not discounting him at all. I'm just very worried. Like, I'm very hesitant, but I'm not saying, oh yeah, I'm not saying definitively Heineke can't ball out. My main thing is durability and like how can he last the whole season. Y'all sleeping on John Bostic, he could easily lock up Kyle. And then like he's kind of short, so I mean unless he's gonna be like Drew Brees level accurate or like a Baker Mayfield, Johnny Manziel, Russell Wilson type of improvisation skills, you know, him being short is going to catch up to him on Kyler Murray, you know what I'm saying? I think he can, but like that's an adjustment that he would have to make. Like once you're the starting quarterback and teams are literally game planning towards stopping specifically you, Taylor Heineke in this case, they're going to literally like do whatever they can to take advantage of the fact that he is short. I don't think defenses have done that yet. I think the Panthers and the Buccaneers just played us honestly. I don't think they were like, all right, we're going to literally build our defense around the fact that Taylor Heineke's small. So we'll see though. We'll see. Maybe he can defy all the odds. I'm rooting for him. I just got to see it. I'm not just going to bet on it yet. Because, you know, my boy Malik Willis out there. Y'all sleeping on I hate him. Red Wolves, Wolverines, one of those. Must be the name. Fingers crossed, bro. I'm right there with you, Jared. Hopefully we hit 10K before our new name. Oh, we got to do that. That's next year. We got to hit 10K hopefully before August. Hopefully, definitely before the season. What's good, DeQuavius? Hey, man, Bola Kid got shut down, man. Just wanted you to know that. I wanted to tell you the news, you know, personally to your face that Bola Kid's gone, bruh. We had to move on, man. RIP Bola Kid, best streaming service of all time. I really hope they don't go politically correct for the mascot. I've noticed Snyder doing everything politically correct right now. Just don't bring over the mascot. I mean, he's just trying to stay out of hot water. 11-6 is my record prediction. Yeah, same here, man. Michigan Wolverines are better than Arkansas State. Ain't nobody care about them. We got a bigger fan base than them. Yeah, I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, like if we take Wolverines, we can make it ours. Especially if we win if we gonna win Super Bowls, we'll take the Wolverine name from them, basically. But we should definitely win a playoff game this year. I feel like we honestly can. It'll continue to be Washington football team for longer than y'all think. I think what's good, Andrew, man? I think we're done after early 2022. I think they're serious about that. Plus, remember, they lost that legal battle or whatever. Like they can't sell Washington football team merchandise. You know Dan Snyder, he's a billionaire for a reason. He's about his money. So Washington football team, no matter what we change it to, it's definitely not going to be Washington football team just off of that alone. The fact that I keep forgetting his name, he's blocking the patent because he has Washington Football Club, and that's close enough to Washington football team to where they can't sell Washington football team merchandise. But first live stream in 35 years. What's good, AGM? It's nice to see y'all again, to be honest. What's good, Trey? Appreciate that. What's good? What's good, Hassan? What's good? John Bostic sucks. Man, literally the only reason he's still on this team and gets playing time is because he's literally the best linebacker in our linebacker core at calling plays. Like, he's literally the quarterback of our defense right now. That's his whole role. He's not the best run stopper. He's not the best block shedder. He doesn't have the best sideline to sideline speed. He's the worst in coverage. Literally, the only reason he's out there is because he's the captain of the defense. He's good at calling defensive audibles based on what the offense is doing. So if Jamin Davis can step up and take over that role, there's literally no point of a John Bostic. But until somebody's willing to take over that role and be the quarterback of the defense, John Bostic's going to stick around. So if anything, don't get mad at Jack Del Rio and Ron Rivera. Get mad at, these other linebackers for not being able to do what John Bostic can do. It's that simple. John Bostic just out here trying to eat. He had an interview where he says he bases his game off of Drew Brees and Russell Wilson. Yeah, because he's small like him. And those guys have had a lot of success, a lot of consistent high-level success at their height. So why not model your game after them? That's smart on his part. That's definitely smart on his part. You think we paying that dude for the Red Wolves name? I doubt it, honestly. I don't think Dan Snyder's attached to it enough. I'm pretty sure he doesn't care about Wolves at all. So I think it may end up being, if it is Wolves in any way, it's going to be something else. All these non-Washington football team fans telling us our name should be, how you going to hate from the outside of the club? You can't even get in. Yes, the skins are our past, but them 13, 19 years was rough. It's a new era. It's been struggle since I've been alive. I was born in 94, so... I have RG3 season. I have Mark Brunell to Santana Moss down 13-0 with 4 minutes left against the Cowboys. I have Colt McCoy Thanksgiving. I guess last season, Kirk Cousins season's kind of going to the playoffs, but losing in the wild card, 2015. That's about it. That's about the highlight of my life as far as being a Burgundy and Gold fan. I got to see the great Sean Taylor. Got to see London Fletcher. A little bit of LeVar Arrington, some Clinton Portis. Little bit of Champ Bailey, you know what I'm saying? Got to see a little bit of something. But yeah, it hasn't been too bright since I've been alive. Maybe I'm the curse. If Bostic can't lock up Pitts, he's trolling the sign. Rico, who do you think is going to be cut next? Oh, man. That's going to get ugly. I'm thinking about doing videos, maybe even live streams for the cuts. Because remember, they're doing cuts different this year. For the first time, I guess, in NFL history. I know it's never been like this since I've been alive. They're doing like cuts it's like every week they cut 10 more people. We're going from 90 to I think like 60 something to 60 to 53. No, it's 90 to like 70, I think, then the 65, then the 60, then the 53 or something like that. We have like 4 cuts. So that's going to be really fun. Like that's going to be really fun, even just content wise and being a fan. Like who gets cut this week and things like that. They're going to keep narrowing it down. So that's going to be really fun. Vola Kid got me through the 2020 football season. Brad got everybody through the 2020 football season. He said this green. Oh, you don't like the floating head? You don't like the floating head? He said it was good while it lasted, man. Vola Kid was goated, bro. The Quavius, you legendary on this channel for that, man. I got 10-7. The Washington Moore. It was good, King Saw. Jason Tatum was good. 12-7. Oh, you got us winning some playoff games. Okay. I think it's gonna be Washington Wolves or Red Wolves. I hope so. I really do. I'm mad I ain't cop any Washington football team stuff because it's gonna be worth the money in the future. And I also see us going 11-6. I'm good with Washington football team, but just get a mascot. We should sign Richard Sherman. I think if we end up signing Richard Sherman, he'll be more so an on-field coach than like an actual, player. Kind of like Thomas Davis. So I'm not necessarily saying it'll be not worth the money, because I'm pretty sure he's willing to sign for fairly cheap. But like I'm pretty sure he wouldn't play much, especially like after the bye week. I think Benjamin St. Juste may be ready to go week 1. He's surprising a lot of people. He's surprising me. Chase Young loves him. He's out here balling, bro. He's out here like covering Terry McLaurin like every day. It's not even like he's covering the other guys like Stevenson. He's covering Terry McLaurin making plays, and it's not even like he just had one good day. He had a good week. Every day just out here doing interceptions, batting down passes. So I'm starting to believe the Benjamin St. Juste hype. The Hogs was good, Sheldon. You think we keeping 7-8 receivers? Man, bro, this receiver thing is crazy, bro, because I think we only kept 5 last year, and I think we got to at least keep 6. So maybe 7, but I doubt 8. I don't know. Washington Chase Youngs was good. Dennis was good. Brother Rico, how's it going? What's good, James Spencer? I was outside right before I came in here, so I'm a little thirsty. Oh, it stopped raining. It's sunny outside now. But yeah, I'm good over here. James Fisher was good. I truly believe the name was already chosen from the beginning. Dan Snyder always gets what he wants. I'm guessing Warriors, to be honest. I'm gonna be sick. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, your theory definitely has some merit to it. I just really hope it's false. Like, I'm hoping. But everything, everything logic is telling me that may be right. That may be true, but I really hope it's wrong. What's good, Ronnie? We need linebacker depth. What up with KJ Wright? But Quan Alexander's still out there too. Like, why? Why? I know he may not be ready week 1, but he's like a top 10 linebacker when healthy. If he's willing to take a cheap contract, why not bring him in if he doesn't work out? You know, kind of like the Reuben Foster situation. It doesn't hurt to bring him in. Hub Diami is the truth. Man, I think he will be, bro. I think, honestly, Diami's going to end up being our second best receiver. Curtis Samuel's going to become a third option. Plus, Curtis Samuel's going to be, like, getting the ball out of the backfield, screens and all of that. So he's always going to be involved. But if we're just talking pure receiver, I think Dyami Brown's going to be our second option. Eventually. Maybe not week 1, but eventually. I think he's going to be that good. Rico, what's your thoughts on NFC Championship this season? Do we repeat? Remember everybody healthy and coming back. What's good, Joker? Yo, yeah, for sure. I think we're the team to beat. And I'm honestly a little bit more... I'm not scared of the Giants at all because I feel like we're honestly better than all of them. I think we're going to sweep the Eagles. I think we're going to split with the Giants. I think we're going to split with the Cowboys. Maybe even sweep. We'll see. We'll see about that sweep on the Cowboys. We'll see. But I think the Giants are the biggest threat, mainly because of their defense. Like, the Cowboys get Dak, but is Dak going to be 100% himself? They have all of those receivers, but there's only one ball. Ezekiel Elliott's not the same anymore. Them and the Eagles' offensive lines, who's betting their life? You could find the biggest Cowboy fan out there. He's not going to bet his life savings that entire O-line, even the majority of them, makes it to the 17th, the 18th week of the season. That's just facts. Like, they're just very injury prone. And then even if, just like in my offensive line video, say the Eagles, Cowboys, and Washington, Giants out of the question. Their offensive line is bad. Say if all of us lose 3 to 4 starters each on our offensive lines, we would have the better offensive line at the end of the season because we have the better depth. Our backups are better than everybody else's backups. And even then, I feel like our starters are healthier. They may not be better on paper than the Cowboys and Eagles, but they're definitely healthier. So I think, honestly, the Giants are the biggest threat because the Cowboys O-line, I don't think they're going to hold up. And then Dak, who, if he's even going to be 100% himself, the defense is not going to be much better with Dan Quinn. I mean, Dan Quinn's a good defensive coordinator, but the Falcons' defense is what's been holding them back for the past few years, and he was the head coach for the Falcons. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like he's about to make magic out of the lack of talent they have over there. Our new team nickname will be the Red Wolves. Man, I would hope so, man. Linebacker depth, we need linebacker depth. Quan Alexander and KJ. But hey, man, bring them both in. I think 6 wide receivers is the most we can keep. Yeah, because it becomes a math game. If you keep 7 receivers, then you got to take a spot from somewhere. The secondary, the offensive line, that's really hard to do. So I think we may end up keeping 6. I mean, they may try to stretch it to 7 just because, like, Curtis Samuel's technically a running back. J.D. McKissick is a running back, but he's also technically a receiver. So that may give us the flexibility to add another maybe, but I think it's definitely going to be 6. What's good, Gerald? I said Gerald. Gerald, what's good? Everything good. So you, brother, I'm excited for this coming season. Man, I'm super excited. I think we're going to prove a lot of people wrong. You saw Rich Eisen was talking about that he could easily see a Super Bowl being the Washington football team and the Browns this upcoming season. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It's on the Rich Eisen Show channel on YouTube or whatever. He has his podcast. And he was like dead serious. He's like, hey, man, the Washington football team with that defense and with all of the talent they added around Ryan Fitzpatrick, if Ryan Fitzpatrick can just not have his Ryan Fitzpatrick moments, if he can just ball out, it could literally be a Washington football team versus Browns Super Bowl. I don't think that's like necessarily unrealistic. I don't think it's very likely, but I also don't think it's impossible. Like some people are like just laughing at the fact. Do you think, because we are going to have a top 3 defense, period. And I think we could definitely make the case for having the best defense. All depends on that linebacker core, in my opinion. Do you think Cosme will start week 1? I'm not too sure about it. I don't know. We'll see. We got to see. Because we play the Chargers. And I don't know, man. Nick Bosa, I don't think they're going to throw Sammy Cosme out there against Nick Bosa, day 1. You know what I'm saying? In the next few years, John Bates is going to be a top 10 tight end. Hey, I wouldn't doubt it. I think he's going to be really good. I think he's going to be good early on for us as well. What's good, J Mon? Rico, as long as it's been. Did I miss anything? We started at 1. Not a lot, man. You know, we just talking about random stuff, bouncing from topic to topic. Nothing major. No major announcements, no major reports. Cowboys and Eagles both got aging. Yeah, they're aging. They're injury prone. Not too worried about them. Cowgirls defense don't scare nobody. It scares their fan base. That's the only thing. The only people afraid of the Cowboys defense is their fan base because they already know what's going on. They already know. Who do you think is better, Antonio Gibson? Moving forward, I think in this season, I think Antonio Gibson. Ezekiel Elliott is in a shell of himself right now. He's not even the same guy coming out of Ohio State. Now, we're talking about Ohio State version of him and early Cowboys version of him. There's definitely an argument to be had. I may lean towards Ezekiel Elliott just off of Antonio Gibson hasn't shown me enough to just crown him over. Ezekiel Elliott was crazy coming out of Ohio State. But, like, right now, Ezekiel Elliott's a shell of himself. I mean, even the way he got ran over by Cole Holcomb, that never would have happened to old Ezekiel Elliott. Never. Because that's literally like coming out of Ohio State, he was known as one of the best blocking running backs in NFL history, like out of college. Like, this is like, that's his bread and butter. If anything, he can get you an extra yard and he can block whoever's coming through on a blitz. And the way Cole Holcomb ran him over and like after he had COVID and stuff, it was just, he's not the same guy. Cowboys running back Ezekiel Elliott took a beat in the last 2 seasons. It's my belief he lost. Yeah, it's over with, man. Injuries, taking hits all of the time, them leaning on him. Like, it was the run game first, Dak Prescott second for a lot of it. And they leaned on him a little too much, man. Running backs age like milk in the NFL, man. It's bad. They get overused and underpaid. And Ezekiel Elliott is definitely on the downward spiral. Definitely on the decline. What's up with Hudson? Does he have the real shot to starting this year? Hey, man, maybe a Sam linebacker. He's been making plays so far early in this offseason. We'll see what he can do in training camp. If Khalil Hudson's starting, that's a good thing because that means he balled out. If John Bostic is starting, that's because these other guys that are more athletic, more talented, aren't ready yet. So that's a bad sign. But if Hudson is starting, and that's not necessarily to say that Hudson's going to play the role that John Bostic does, but I'm just saying, like, if a young, bright, talented guy like Hudson is starting, that means he's really gone out there and proven himself. That's not these other guys not going to work out, so we're going to go with this guy, like a John Bostic. If Hudson's out there, he balled out, which means he's ready to go out there and dominate. What's good? What's good, Mr. Jones? Tonse. What's Rico, Brody, and other bruh? What's good, Gerald? Oh, you said it's all good. Our O-line isn't close to Dallas and Philly. I mean, again, starting wise on paper, but I bet you sometime after the bye week, we probably have the best offensive line in the NFC East. First of all, Samuel Cosmi developing, and again with the Cowboys and Eagles not being able to stay healthy, by the time we get to that bye week, I think we will have the best offensive line in the NFC East. Again, that's calculating injuries. That's assuming injuries. All Topic Shark Week starts tonight, hosting it this year. Oh, that's interesting. I think D. Brown will be the number 2 wideout. Same here. What's good, Raymond? Question, do you think... Yeah, I think we beat the Chargers week 1. I think we're just a better overall team. Literally, the only reason we shouldn't beat the Chargers is because they have Justin Herbert. That's literally it. We have the better defensive line. You can argue we have the better running back core because, Austin Eckler's a dog, but, I like Antonio Gibson maybe even slightly more, especially potential-wise. Then you have J.D. McKissick, Jared Patterson. I like their offensive line was horrible last year. Ours was better. And then we added talent. They added talent as well, but it's not like the talent they added was enough to surpass how much we added. So I would give our edge to our offensive line the edge. I would give our defensive line the edge. Depending on how ready Jamin Davis is, I would give our linebackers the edge. I would give our secondary Chargers secondary is kind of a little fit. I would still give our secondary the edge too. I think we're just a better overall team, period. Top to bottom is just quarterback. If they win, it's because Justin Herbert played really well and Ryan Fitzpatrick didn't play well. It's that simple. Where was I at? Oh, wait, we got a donation. My boy Jaden with the donation, man. Appreciate it. First of all, I think did that rhyme a little? Yes, sir, man. Appreciate the donation. What's up, Jaden? What's good? How you doing over there? All right, let me scroll back up. I missed some comments. Let's see. Y'all was alive during the 87-92 Super Bowls. Y'all don't know the anxiety. Waiting 2 weeks hoping we won't lose. What's good, Dwayne? Yeah, man, I missed all of that. Born in 94, I missed every little bit of it. What's good, Rico? Hope the travel ban gets lifted. I want to see week 1. Oh yeah, my boy Scotty out there in the UK, man. Yeah, I hope y'all can pull up, man. For real. What's good, Scotty? Oh, I said Nick Bosa. My fault, Joey Bosa. Mark Andrews and Nick Chubb, Evan Ingram, free agent for 2022, probably. Nick Chubb, I want my Georgia boys, but, we already got running back pretty down pack. He's going to ask for a lot of money. The Washington Riddles, no one knows what we're going to do. Washington Werewolves, save the team money. Where do you think? I'll take the Werewolves. What's good, Tony? I would take the Werewolves. Anything with Wolf, man. You got to really try hard to mess up Wolf for me. I heard Zeke look good so far this offseason. I think that's just off-season talk. I mean, I just don't see how you can recover. I don't even think it's like an injury thing. I think he's just beat up. He just has too much mileage. What's good, One Life Music? What's good, Dex? Gibson about to take the best back in the division crown this year. Bro. I think Gibson's gonna ball out for real, bro. I think Gibson's about to be like really like Christian McCaffrey, like 2016 Zeke could smoke anyone. Yeah, early Zeke was different, bro. You know what I'm saying? Early, he's just not that anymore. Hudson can fly. I'm really excited about Hudson. Hey, yo, Landon and Brandon for number 4, Mr. Watson himself. Hey, man, if they're willing to take that, I'd do it. We should keep Curtis Samuel groin injury in mind. Something to watch. Yeah, he's been a little nicked up so far early off season, but I think in training camp he'll be straight. And some picks, of course. Yeah, you definitely have to throw some picks in there, but yeah, I'd do it. Are getting big extensions. We don't even need those guys at those positions. Yeah, I would love Nick Chubb, Georgia Bulldog, you know what I'm saying? Y'all already know how I do with that, but we just don't need him enough. He about to get that big money. Chargers O-line is great. I mean, maybe now. Last year it wasn't. Should we get Fred Warner linebacker next year? How old is Fred Warner about to be? He's a top 3, easily top 5 linebacker. So that would be dope, but, I mean, how old is he? How much money is he asking for? Corey Lindsey, Slater, and Beluga. Chase versus Slater. Oh, yeah, they do have the anti-Chase Young. The anti-Chase Young. That Slater versus Chase Young matchup is going to be fun. What's good, Timothy? What's good, Chicken Rico? Tyler C. was good. Coming from Ohio State fan, Ezekiel Elliott is washed. You know what I'm saying? He's just not the same guy. Coming out of Ohio State, I mean, he was one of the best college running backs of all time. Like, he was ridiculous. Heineke is the Washington Wolfies. Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, good job on that one. You found a way. Fred Warner's getting a big extension also. Yeah, Fred Warner about to get that money. But how old is he? Gibson 1,700 yards from scrimmage. Whoo! Now, my only thing is just so many mouths to feed. Like Terry McLaurin, Curtis Samuel, De'Ami Brown, J.D. McKissick pretty much saved our season last year. You can honestly say he was one of the biggest reasons we even won the division. All of these mouths to feed, man. 13 touchdowns. I can see that for sure. Dak Prescott needs to be healthy for Cowboys to have a chance. Oh, yeah, for sure. Without Dak, it's over with. Fred Warner is only 24, 20, 25. Oh, I'm tripping. I'm super tripping. I don't know why. I forgot when he got drafted. He's just so, like, good at football. I thought he was older. Oh, yeah, he about to get big money. Oh, he about to set the market. He's a 2022 free agent. Oh, he's about to reset the market. Oh, I hope the 49ers got the money to pay that man. That man about to ask for all that. What's good, LC? Man, Fred Warner about to ask for the whole bag from the 49ers. But luckily they have Trey Lance, so you have a quarterback on a rookie contract, which allows you to pay your other playmakers more money. You can pay Fred Warner because Trey Lance is on a rookie contract. They just got to get rid of Jimmy G's contract. But yeah, man, that's why having a rookie quarterback, an elite rookie quarterback, matters so much because the most expensive position in football, you're paying him little money. That allows you to pay the Chase Youngs, the Jonathan Allens, the Daron Paynes. But we'll see how that goes, man. We'll see we'll cross that road when we get there. That's not a 2021 worry at all. That's a 2022 thing. But yeah, man, I'm really excited about this season for real. I'm super excited about this season. I think we're going to prove a lot of people wrong. I don't necessarily think we're the best team in the NFL like I think we could be if we get an elite quarterback. But I do think we're gonna prove a lot of doubters wrong. Again, Rich Eisen on his podcast said that don't be surprised if Washington football team and Browns are the Super Bowl, and even some people up there were kind of laughing. What's good, Rico? What's good, Terry? Good Lord have mercy. What's good, LC? Terry 1550. I can see that highest average in NFL per play Deep throws over the top for once. Man, Ryan Fitzpatrick is about to make Terry McLaurin a household name. Like I've been saying in multiple streams, multiple videos, like Terry McLaurin isn't underrated amongst people that know football. Only casual fans or guys that don't really know football aren't aware of Terry McLaurin. And like these people that put together lists like top 10 receivers and things like that. But people that really know football, like those guys that watch every snap of every team, every player, Pro Football Focus, Chad Johnson, one of the best route runners in NFL history, Terry McLaurin's his favorite receiver. You know what I'm saying? The people who need to know about Terry McLaurin. But now that Ryan Fitzpatrick is here and he's not afraid to throw further than 10 yards down the field, Terry McLaurin's finally going to become a household name, which is going to be fun. He's going to be getting interviewed on ESPN, NFL Network, and doing things like how Chase Young's doing on Family Feud. I think he deserves that level of stardom. He's that talented. They say that St. Juice can play outside. That will move Kendall Fuller to the slot, but Moreland was statistically one of the best slot corners last year. What does that mean for Jimmy? We were actually talking about this on my gaming live stream. What was that, Friday? Jamon, I think you brought it up. Yeah, or somebody, Justin, Jamon, somebody brought it up, and we were all talking about it. Yeah, it's complicated because Benjamin St. Juice, if he can be a great outside corner, I prefer him outside than Kendall Fuller because Kendall Fuller was a top 3 slot corner, arguably the best slot corner before we traded him to the Chiefs. So we can move him back to the slot. That's just putting your best 11 guys on the field at one time, but at the same time, like you said, if you look at Jimmy Moreland's advanced statistics, he was one of the better slot corners in the NFL last year, according to advanced statistics, though. Our biggest challenge is the QB situation. Exactly, bro. That's all it is. That's the last check mark on us winning a Super Bowl. New name got to start with an R or we lose both our fight song and HTTR. I mean, that's a good point, but I'm not necessarily super attached to that. Like, I understand, but, like, I mean, I call us the burgundy and gold anyway. Like, I'm glad we're keeping at least the colors, because that's what I call us anyway. No matter what our name is, burgundy and gold just rolls off the tongue well. And then the fight song, I mean, yeah. I mean, I understand, y'all. Again, I'm not really attached to it like that. I understand the history behind it. Like, we used to sing that when we were winning Super Bowls, but again, since I've been alive, and since we've been singing that song, we haven't done nothing with it, so I'm not as attached to it. It would be nice if it starts with an R so we can keep it going, but that's not like a priority for me. Yeah, the real ones know that's all about the change. Household for sure, bro. Bro, if we go to the Super Bowl, you're gonna see a grown man cry. It's gonna be a lot of people crying. It's gonna be, hey man, we didn't put in the work as a fan base, bro. We deserve it. We deserve it more than the players on the team, how much we've been going through. Like I said, my whole life we've been average or bad. Very rarely kind of good. How many points do you see Giannis scoring tonight? I'm going to call 32. I don't think he's going to get 42 again. Then again, they might win. I don't know, because I just see Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday finally stepping up and scoring more so, Giannis doesn't have to. I think he'll get 32 to 35 points, I think. That's what I'm feeling for him. I don't think he's going to get 40 or more again. Maybe again in the series, but I don't think tonight. Jones is not happy with Elliott. He started a rumor of trading, but when is Jones ever happy? That's a good point. Fred Warner, top 3 easily. Yeah, Fred Warner, that dude, bro. He that dude. I thought it up, Rico. Oh, that was you. You brought it up. Okay, yeah, that was you that brought it up. Fitz worries the heck out of me. Hope they have a real QB. Where'd it go? It moved. A real QB comp. Heineke will be better. Yeah, I really hope we have an open QB competition as well. I don't want it to just automatically go to Fitzpatrick. I want whoever is starting week 1 earned it, not just, he's the more familiar name, the veteran. That's not good enough. Who plays the best? Who's the better quarterback on the field on Sundays moving forward? Not what is Fitzpatrick versus what Heineke has done in their careers. Who's the best moving forward? What's the future, not the past? Fitzpatrick will have no fear of throwing a 50-50 ball. I'm looking for a breakout from Harmon. That's a good point. That's why I really hope we keep Harmon, because with his hands and the way Fitzpatrick and Heineke like to just throw it up and take chances, I think Harmon can be great for this offense. And yeah, it was Friday. What's good, Ivory? Fitzpatrick going to get our wide receivers paid. He's not a big dump-off guy or throw to the tight end QB. He throws the wide receiver. Samuels, McLaurin, De'Ami Brown are going to put up numbers. Fantasy alert, guys. Yeah, for sure, man. I definitely agree. Our receivers are definitely going to be noticeable this year. I feel like the Dolphins receivers would have been noticeable last year if they just didn't keep getting hurt. Devontae Parker, Will Fuller, like they couldn't stay healthy enough to where, they became household names. With the depth we have at corner, doesn't mean that Shays is on the outs. Even a DB like Reeves, who played well, not safe. I think Reeves is a little bit safer than the Shays of Everett, but we'll see. I think the Shays of Everett may make it. I think Derrick Forest is going to make it for special teams. I think Derrick Forest is just a nice. The Shays of Everett is a nice backup because you can plug him in. He's going to play decent at strong safety, decent at free safety. It's a nice depth guy to have. Basically, diet DJ Swearinger, where he's not an elite free safety, he's not an elite strong safety because he's too small to be an elite strong safety. He's not fast enough or quick enough, or I guess have great enough instincts to be an elite free safety. Basically like a diet DJ Swearinger. And I like having the Shays of Everett on the team because you can depend on him. Whenever there's an injury, put him in any spot in the secondary except for corner, you pretty much straight. He's not going to dominate. He's not going to win you a game, but he'll hold it down and let the rest of the defense do what they got to do. Where was that? Oh, we got a new subscriber. Welcome to the family, Rick Noah. What's good, Steve Austin? Giannis needs his team to step up more offensively, bro. It's so sad watching guys like Giannis, Westbrook, Curry this year, LeBron a lot of years just out here struggling, bro. Just doing everything they need to do. Out here getting triple team, throwing it to an open guy in the corner, and they just bricking. Like, man, it's so sad to watch. And Giannis is going through it right now. Because, Chris Middleton's going to have his drop 35 like it's nothing nights. And then he's going to have his drop 15 on 4 of 15 shooting. Like, just terrible, like, efficiency. Yeah, it's so annoying. I know Giannis has to be so frustrated dealing with these guys. I can't be mad at Jrue Holiday because he's, like, basically guarding one-on-one, just man up the opposing team's best offensive player usually. So it's like no excuse for Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton has good defense, but like he's not first team all defense like first all team defense like Jrue Holiday. Jrue Holiday is using most of his energy on the defensive side. So demanding him to contribute 20 to 30 points a night, it's unrealistic. Chris Middleton, on the other hand, that's your main job is to score points right now. You got to play some defense too. You're a good defender, but like, come on, bro. Everybody worries about. Where'd it go? Oh, Fitz has kept his interceptions down over the last 2 seasons. Maybe he's starting to be smart with the football. I honestly think, just as pure QB play, last year was his best year in his career. So I'm excited to see what he'll do with us. Because remember, the Dolphins receivers were second worst in separation last year. Separation per route ran or something like that. The Dolphins receivers were literally second worst in the NFL last year. So he's going from that to us. Oh yeah, if Fitzpatrick plays how he played last year. But over the course of 16 games, we can honestly win a playoff game or two, for real. Everybody worries about Fitz like we didn't start 4 different QBs last year. Fitz a vast improvement. That's basically my logic behind it. You can't get worse than Alex Smith. I think he had a 34 QBR in the NFL last year. It's only 32 teams. Dwayne Haskins had a 37, I think. It's something like that. Some crazy statistics were 2 of our longest tenured quarterbacks last year were in the 30s. In QBR last year, it's only 32 teams. So if Ryan Fitzpatrick and Taylor Heineke, as long as they're not blind, they're going to be better than anything we got last year. It's going to be so refreshing seeing deep, explosive plays again regularly. Oh, it's going to be so fun. 80-yard bombs again, man. Come on now. Scott Turner keeping the offense interesting with all the sweeps and the screens and the trick plays and all of that, man. We're finally about to be a fun team to watch. Because even during the London Fletcher days, our offense was always stale. It was always our defense. And our defense is still better than our offense, but now we finally have at least an exciting offense. We'll see how efficient they will be, but for a fact, they're going to be exciting. And I'm really happy about that. A dominant defense and an exciting offense makes for beautiful football. This is going to be so fun to watch. What's good, Chase? What's good? Chase Cloutier? Cloutier? Roulier? Is it Cloutier, Rudier? I wouldn't mind Fitz as a backup. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I don't really mind it either. New most likely. Oh no, not Westbrook this year. I'm talking about throughout his career. I was talking about Curry this year because Curry was going through it this year. Everybody else I mentioned has basically been throughout their careers, and then Giannis, especially in his playoffs, this boy, just get out here drawing double teams, giving it to the open guy, clunk, just boing off the rim. New most likely place most likely will be RFK. That reasonable because that's the DC United play. The stadium will be the largest, but a couple of things to be presented. Okay, Jaden. Okay. With the info. I heard we are getting a new $1 billion stadium like the Raiders, the Chargers, or Rams. Yeah, bro. Jason Wright and Dan Snyder seem like that. I mean, they've been going to Europe to look at some of the best soccer stadiums in Spain and UK and things like that. They've been going all around America looking at the LA Rams stadium and all of that. I think our new stadium is really about to be state of the art. Like maybe retractable roof, maybe a mall attached. Like they're not playing. Comfortable seat. Maybe the seats have heating attached to it. It's about to be crazy. It's not about to be some little bummy stadium from the golden era of the NFL, like the 60s through the 80s. It's about to be like Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, maybe a retractable roof. It's about to be crazy. Do you think Ron will sign Brandon Sheriff again and Jonathan Allen since they're free agents? I hope so. Well, Brandon Sheriff, I don't know because he's asking for too much money. But Jonathan Allen, I think we'll get him long term. Really hope we don't end up paying Sheriff a lot of money, bro. Same here. This second tag most likely means he's done here. He's getting tackle money at the guard position. I agree. It's ugly. It's ugly for Brandon Sheriff's situation. Fitz threw 10 interceptions. In OTAs, Heineke threw 1. The person who made the interception was... Is that a quiz? I don't know. Who made it? Was hoping Atlanta would make it to the finals because of the way Trae Young was flipping the script on his name. Yeah, I was having fun. That was a fun ride, man. I know that it's fun to see them play so well because the city of Atlanta was so fun. I even went to one of those. You know how they like how fans go to the game even though the game is at the other game. Like when they were playing in Milwaukee, I went to the Hawks Stadium to watch one game. It was so fun. So just having a team do well, period, in Atlanta is just fun. Anybody but the Falcons, I'm cool with doing well. Atlanta United, whatever. Do your thing, because I'll pull up to a game and, be a part of it. But as long as the Falcons are not good, I'm happy. Any of the other teams can succeed for all I care. 11-6. Oh, my boy Zulu Tribe with the donation. Appreciate that. We starting to string together multiple donations. Yes, sir. Appreciate that. What's good, Michael Starkey? What's good? Love your content. And Brett Favre is the interceptions leader. Tell him. Wait, Brett Favre is the NFL's interception leader right now, like of all time? Isn't Eli Manning somewhere up there too? The offense will be good going against that defense in practice every day. That's a good point. I love that. I love the fact that the speed and explosion of our offense is going to make our defense more deadly. Our defense being potentially top 3, maybe even the best in the NFL. If our offense can score any points against them in practice, they can score against anybody. I mean, even like just a break, like even just offensive line wise, you used to blocking Chase Young, Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, and Montez Sweat weekly. Now just imagine when you go against another defensive line, anybody other than ours, how much easier it's gonna seem. You know what I'm saying? Like, golly, man, thank goodness I ain't gotta block Chase Young today, type of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just little things like that. I super agree. I love that comment. That our offense gonna make our defense better. Our defense gonna make our offense better. I mean, Westbrook had a historical season triple-double wise, but Wizards' money tied up and the team around him and Bill just wasn't it. Yeah, I mean, the Wizards are still a growing team. The future is definitely bright though. Like, there's some teams out there that like they're still a developing team and they're young and they got all these draft picks, but it doesn't necessarily look good. Like they're just young, they got all these draft picks. That's it. You don't see any hope. At least the Wizards look like they got hope. And that's coming from an objective person that's not a Wizards fan at all. No one is in RFK. Now the soccer stadium is Audi Field, so whoever said that. Okay. I don't know. I don't know nothing about DC. Trey Lance is going to have 37 touchdowns and 12 interceptions. Man, I'm sorry. I'm still rooting for Trey Lance. I'm rooting for Fields, Lance, Wilson, Lawrence. I want to see all of them be great. As long as when they're not playing us, of course. Throwing 10 interceptions, OTAs is a completely new system, not crazy. So of course he would look. Yeah, and then plus Ryan Fitzpatrick, they even said it. He was just throwing passes up there to see if receivers can make plays. Like in a game, he probably wouldn't have thrown a lot of those passes because it was more so, all right, let me throw it up there to see if Cam Sims or Antonio Gandy Golden can go make a play. Let's see if they can make the team. Because, I mean, if you're a receiver trying to make the team and Ryan Fitzpatrick is out here only making smart throws, you're going to be frustrated. You're like, I'm not even getting a chance to show what I could do. You know what I'm saying? So Ryan Fitzpatrick was doing the receivers a favor. He's also, learning chemistry and things like that, learning the playbook, testing his defense out. I mean, he's new to going against his defense as well, Whereas Heineke, you know, is pretty well adapted to going against a defense like this. So I'm not surprised too. I'm right with you, Mega. Brandon gone. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Heineke has gotten hurt in every game he's played. I really hope Heineke can stay healthy, though. What's good, Jared? Hey, Rico, it's been a minute since you have done one of these things. Hey, I'm getting on it, bruh. I'm getting back on it. We about to be consistent again, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Where we at? What was that? Oh, HPD Gaming was good. Hey, it's English Skins. Please, can you say it's coming home? What's good? Oh, what's good, English Skins? You changed your name? What's good? Can you say it's coming home? Wait, please, can you say it's coming home? Wait, what's coming home? Wait, what? How? Oh, you're rooting for England in the finals? I'm sorry, I'm rooting for Italy, man. I'm sorry, I'm rooting for Italy. I just love Italy. Like, even before, like, I was in Italy for, like, how long was I in Italy? For, like, a couple of months? Even before then, like, Italy's just always, like, food, fashion, cars, vehicle, the architecture. I've just always been, like, a fan of Italy, so... Then their soccer team. Then I went there and lived there for a little while. And it was, you know, it just, I'm sorry, bruh. I'm rooting for, I mean, if England wins, I don't have any hate. Like I don't hate England. Like, I hated the Clippers. Like, I hate Patrick Beverley so much. I would have been sick if the Clippers made it to the finals or won the finals. And I love Reggie Jackson. I love Kawhi. I kind of like Paul George. So, you know, it hurts me to root against them, but I hate Patrick Beverley that much. I don't have any hate for England, though. I just really rock with Italy. What's good, Remington? Rico, I feel like Ryan Fitzpatrick would be a lot better than what most people give him credit for, especially with this team. You know what I'm saying? I mean, last year he had his best season in his career, arguably. Just film-wise. Maybe not statistics, but advanced statistics he did. But maybe not box score, but like even film-wise. He had like his best season of his career. And again, I'm going to keep saying it, Miami Dolphins receivers last year were the second worst in gaining separation from corners and DBs and things like that. So he's going from that terrible situation to this one. I can only expect him to ball out, at least to some extent. Yes, both are competing every day to win. Not the Wolfies. You think Slater can hold Sweat at all? Nah, I think they're going to get him this time. I think he caught Chase Young off guard in college. I don't think Slater... I mean, I like Slater. I think he's a good offensive tackle. But I think Chase Young is a better defensive end, and Montez Sweat is a better defensive end than Slater is a tackle. Just notice I have my 12-month loyalty badge. Been a fan since day one. Lit it. Thank you, mommy. Preseason start August 4th. I believe so. Oh, we got Jaden with another donation. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The stadium I was right about. The only area would likely be where RFK is. Fitz through 10 interception OTAs. Heineke through 180. Made it. Appreciate the donation, my boy Jaden. I'm starting to fall in love with Malik Willis, bruh. I'm rooting for him, bruh. If he gets hurt, then you have Fitz as a quality backup. You have nothing to lose. And I mean, if anybody in this league is ready to come off the bench and play a game like he's been practicing the whole week as a starter, it's Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick has some of the most experience of coming off the bench and playing well. Hey, shout out to Street Scores. Shout out to Sway Run 21. What's good, Timothy, man? Appreciate that. Oh, that was St. Juice. Haskins threw. Oh, St. Juice made the Heineke interception. Okay. Rico, at what game do you think Fitzpatrick makes his first appearance and Heineke gets his first shot, if at all? Honestly, if I had a certain amount of money and I'm playing with house money and I had to bet, I think Fitzpatrick will start week 1, and I think Heineke may come in at some point, like somewhere in the teens. I think we'll see though. I don't know, bro. I really have no idea. I don't even know what information to bring in to make a calculation on. Like, I don't even. You don't back up a backup QB with a starting caliber QB makes no sense. I'm excited about Juice. Rico, you said you were getting more consistent last time. Nah, but we really doing it, though. You saw the Friday and the Sunday stream and the stream on the gaming channel. We really back to it. I just happened to get more busy. Like, I didn't think I was about to be out every Friday and just doing stuff Sunday with the family. Far first completion was to himself. That's so stupid. That is crazy. I remember hearing about that. Hope we keep Kelvin Harmon. Same here, bro. I want Kelvin Harmon to be one of the 6. I love Pat, Bev, F, Trey Young, and Marcus Smart, but we are literally the exact opposite. We are like literally the exact opposite. They both are career backups that are better off the bench. Kyle Allen, the forgotten man. I don't like Kyle Allen at all, but we'll see. Said Marcus Smart is everything Pat Bev is, but better and not a B word. Yeah, literally. And he doesn't play as dirty. Pat Bev literally be out here injuring people, like on purpose. I hate Patrick Bev. Fitz makes you less conservative, good or bad. Should see many more big plays going down. I'm excited. If Pat Bev was from Atlanta, you know you would root for him. Nah. Cause I don't see the hype behind Lil Baby. Like, I just don't get it. I rock with him. He's from Atlanta. He's from Zone 4. He's from the West Side. All of that. West End. I don't see the hype. Like, I just don't get it. Just because you're from Atlanta don't make me like super unbiased. You know what I'm saying? I'm still objective. I'm just gonna root louder for the people in Atlanta, from Atlanta. Like, Antonio Gibson's from Georgia. Malik Willis, same high school, just like Cam Newton and Pac-Man Jones. Montez Sweater's from Stone Mountain, which is like right outside of Atlanta. Same place Childish Gambino is from. So I just root for them a little bit louder. But if Antonio Gibson, like I said, anybody that's messing up from Atlanta, I'm gonna be harder on them than somebody outside of from Atlanta. Just like when there's somebody from Atlanta's doing well, I'm gonna be louder about praising them than I am for somebody outside of Atlanta. So it works both ways. I'm louder either way. Either I'm more angry with Antonio Gibson when he messes up than with a J.D. McKissick, but I'm also gonna be happier when he does well than I would with a J.D. McKissick. Nah, Patrick Bev. Yeah, I hate Patrick Bev, bro. It's the first. I think he might be the first NBA player I've just hated. Like, I can't think of a player I've just like really hate. Like, I really hate Patrick Beverly, bro. I can't think of any other player I've just hated. There's been rivals. Like, I guess you could kind of say the KD thing going to Golden State. But, like, I don't wish KD doesn't win another ring. Like, Patrick Beverly's the only person, like, I don't care, bro. I love you, Reggie Jackson. I love you, Kawhi Leonard. But at the end of the day, man, I can't see y'all be great because I can't see him be great with y'all, man. I hate him that much. I think definitely the player I've hated the most probably ever watching basketball for me. Giving it back up that is actual stuff. Because even like Damian, I like rivals. I love rivals. Like Damian Lillard was like Westbrook's rival for like a little while. And I love Damian Lillard. That made it more fun. So just because you're like the opposing player to one of my favorite players doesn't mean I hate you. I just hate Pat Bev. That's I could base an opinion on Heineke. Got folks believing him after one game. Here we go. Keep up with the great work on all the news. Appreciate that, Carl. 16 days till training camp, 25 days till preseason, 60 days till regular season. Yes, sir, King Sean. Appreciate that. What 7? I think it might end up only being 6 wide receivers, Carl. I'm not going to lie. No, Marcus Smart, weird. Pat Bev is a pest. I love it all. Y'all just hate the dog in him. No, actually, that's what makes me hate him more because I love guys that play like that. Like guys that are all mental, not physical. Like his work ethic and everything is crazy. Like they had to really work to get up there. But no, he's a hater. He's dirty. He's Chris Paul, but like worse. Like he literally hurts people. He hurt Westbrook like on purpose and made him miss a whole season. And then that's why it was KD by himself that one year. Like it's bro, Patrick Bev is easily, I can see why he could be the most hated player in NBA history. He's mine. Rich, I don't know why you the only one that don't see it. It's all kinds of people in the chat saying F Pat Bev. Like I don't see how you don't see it. Do you not watch Clippers games? Do you not watch Houston Rockets games when he was there? He's literally like the dirtiest player right now. Him and Chris Paul are competing for the dirtiest players in the NBA right now. Fitz will not have to force anything with our weapons on offense. That's a good point. Ivory made that point on my radio show on Thursday. That like, you know, with all of this offensive talent, hopefully Scott Turner sits him down and is like, hey, Fitzpatrick, I know you like to ball out. I know you're a gunslinger, but man, we have too much talent for you to be out here just throwing interceptions for no reason. You don't have to force it. I'm starting to fall in love with Malik Willis. I see as a better thrower, diet Trey Lance. I'm really excited about Malik Willis. John Cam said AGG currently has the edge over Harmon to make the roster. I wouldn't be surprised because they drafted AGG. They didn't draft Harmon, and Ron Rivera is really serious about that. If he didn't draft you or sign you, it's ugly. It's you on the outside looking in. Wait, so you prefer somebody to play like Pat Bev and hurt people than to play like Trey Young and flop? Yeah, we two completely different human beings. With Fitzpatrick, I think week 6 or 7 we'll see Heineke. I can see 3-4 or 4-3 record starting off. Pat tries to hurt people on purpose and then talks trash like he's good. But that one meme that was, first of all, the Westbrook that saying he tricked y'all, like that's that's still viral. So I love that. And then like that one meme where it was him super hype. It was like Patrick Beverly holding Damian Lillard to 40 points and he was like hype. That was one of the funniest basketball memes because it was so stupid. Patrick Bev tries to hurt people on, yeah. Kyle Allen gets colorblind at times. PJ Tucker a nuisance too, but his shoe collection 5. Yeah, but I just don't feel like PJ Tucker's out here trying to hurt people. Yeah, Grayson Allen at Duke was really bad. That was basically Pat Bev. But Grayson Allen doesn't even do that at the NBA level anymore. Like, he stopped once he got to the NBA. But he was horrible in college. What's good, Justin Blunt? Patrick Bev really bush. His numbers trash and play make-believe defense. He's suspect. That's basically what Westbrook was saying. He tricked y'all. Westbrook literally said he just be running up and down the court. I don't ever want to see James Harden win a chip. I want him to be ringless Hall of Famer. Dang, what'd he do? Why you hate James Harden? What's good, Andrew? Pat Bev is a walking 6.65. You love Chris Paul. Yeah, you just like dirty players. You just want to see guys get hurt. You want to see people kicked in the nuts. You want to see people's ACLs torn. You just that's what you like. I think 9 wins this year, 11 ceiling could surprise people. That's about where I'm at. That's about where I'm at. Yeah, I just don't like him because he's dirty. I don't mind the mental games at all. Yeah, I like rough. Like, I like PJ Tucker. I like Marcus Smart. I like guys that are like, they're underdogs. They're not like, you're not expecting PJ Tucker to lock up KD. You're not expecting Marcus Smart to lock up KD. But they go out there and try. And that's the part of Patrick Beverley I do like. But the other 80%, I hate it. Like, I hate him. I think the new stadium will be down by MGM. That would be crazy. Stadium will hold over 100,000. It will have full cushion seats with cup holders. I really hope so. Is that true, man? Because why not? Like, come on, state of the art. Why not? He said 3 tight ends will make the roster. I think so, too. I think 3 or 4. What's good, Astonishing? I love Harden and Brook, though. Brook, like Brook Lopez? I like the way Harden plays, kind of. Y'all think William Jackson III is going to replicate his 2017 season, maybe better? I think so. I think the reason he hasn't been like that 2018 through 2020 was his defensive line wasn't as good. Now he's about to be behind the best defensive line in football, so he's about to lock up people. Uzi, I am proud of you. Harmon wasn't fast before the injury, so after the injury, I doubt he can get separation. Well, they're saying, you know, some people get surgery on their leg with the stem cells and stuff, and they come back faster and stronger than they used to be. They're saying Kelvin Harmon's like that. We'll see. He is good. He can lock people down and then gets hated on for it. Bruh, that man will be hype about... Bruh, Luka dropped like 50 on... What do you mean lock people up? Now, he does make it harder. Like Devin Booker, he made it harder on Devin Booker. But at the same time, he's not shutting people down. He's not locking people down like Kobe used to. Like Tony Allen. He's not a better defender than Tony Allen was. There's a difference. He's not Draymond Green. Chris Paul is about to get a ring before Russell Westbrook and James Harden. Well, he's older than him. I hope so. No, Richie doesn't. He's suspect. I respect Patrick Bev if he actually has superstar talent like KD. Patrick Bev's attitude, he'd be ultimate villain. But Pat Bev is just mid and dirty. Bad combo. Got a propensity for violence at all times. You said like every play Patrick Bev. Now, of course it's not every play, but what kind of stance is that? Who's arguing it was every play? But he's definitely like the most I'm trying to injure the other guy on the other team in the NBA easily. Okay, that I understand. I just don't care about it. Yeah, I don't know. You just like seeing people hurt, I guess. I don't know. Not Brooke, I meant Braun. Oh, okay. I said Slime, I'm proud of you. What's up, J-Mon? So when is that game tonight, though? Let me look it up. Suns, Bucks. I don't even have a team I'm rooting for because it would be nice to see Chris Paul to get a ring. It would be nice to see Giannis validate why he stayed with the Bucks. Remember, Giannis was getting killed for staying with the Bucks. We killed him, including me. We were like, bruh, you clearly don't want to win a ring because you chose to stay with the Bucks instead of going to another team. So the fact that he's going to stay and be loyal, and because him and one of his brothers are on the Bucks, that means him and his other 2 brothers would gain finals rings, would get rings in back-to-back years for the first time in NBA history. They go from sharing shoes to sharing rings, man. So that would be dope. The Bucks have a lot of good narratives. The Suns, I mean, D-Book getting a ring, DeAndre Ayton already getting a ring early. That's really interesting. So either way, I mean, again, I don't hate anybody on either team. I don't love anybody on either team. So that's why I'm just chilling. I just want good basketball. I want the Bucks to make it go to 7 somehow, but I just don't think they will. So they play tonight at 8 p.m. Oh yeah, because it's on the whenever it's East Coast, it's 8 p.m. I think. Oh no, never mind, because they play at Bucks on Wednesday and it's 9 p.m. too. So I don't know. I guess that rule just went out the window immediately. So yeah, all right, bet. And then when is the England versus Italy? Because I want to watch that too. That's before that, right? Let me look that up. Hold up. England, Italy. What time is that? Oh, that's at 3 p.m. That's as soon as I end my stream. Oh yeah, as soon as I end my stream, I'm pulling up Italy versus England. Oh yeah, because I gotta remember they are like all the way over there. It was 3 p.m. like 8 p.m. over there. Yeah, let me go ahead and get that ready. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and pull that up so I don't forget. I feel like I might forget. I feel like I may forget. My fault. Here we go. All right, I pulled it up. Let me get back to the stream. Why is we talking about Pat Bear, the boy average at best, a walk-in bottle of I push the injury stuff to the side. That's what y'all don't do. How do you push that to the side though? Like, are you okay if Patrick Beverly goes out there and injures KD and LeBron in the same season? You okay with that? You like, yeah, that's just basketball. Like, you like that. I think our secondary, like, how is that not the thing you hate? How do you hate flopping more than somebody hurting other players consistently? Like, how do you hate flopping more? Like, I understand hating flopping. I'm not saying you should like flopping, but how do you hate flopping more than somebody purposely hurting people, hitting people in the nuts, hurting people's wrists, the way he, like, made Chris Paul fall that one time? I think our secondary will lead the league in picks behind the line. I wouldn't be surprised, especially with Bobby Jackson. I said Bobby Jackson. That just sounds like a typical name, Bobby Jackson. Bobby McCain on the back end, out there doing his thing. There'll be a different kind of retractable roof. The new name will be done almost like the Ravens. So many names are coming in, and it would be best doing with 4 names agreed upon. Then we vote. Hey, Jaden, I would love that. If that's how they really do it for it, that would be dope. It's okay for me to try and hurt people because I play collision sport. Basketball is barely contact. Yes. I mean, even then, football isn't Patrick Beverly. Like, the equivalent to Patrick Beverly in football is somebody constantly diving at people's knees to tackle them. Instead of going at their waist, going at their shoulders, going at their knees and their head, just consistently. Basically what Buddy did to Jordan Reed for no reason from the Falcons. What's his name? The season when Jordan Reed was finally fully healthy, and then in the preseason, Buddy from the Falcons hit Jordan Reed right in the head for no reason. Like, no attempt to get lower and hit him in the chest, the stomach, the legs, nothing. Just straight head. That's Patrick Beverly, but consistently. He does that, like, to several people. It wasn't just a one-time thing. Bucks in 7. Okay. Suns in 5 and 6. What is your prediction for Washington? I think, honestly, 11 and 6, 10 and 7, for real, though. Suns in 4. Dang, okay. Do the Washington football team keep 4 running backs? I hope, because I want Jared Patterson over Peyton Barber, but Peyton Barber has a certain niche where you need that 1 yard on 3rd and 1. You need that touchdown on goal line. He can get you that. So I hope Patterson makes the team, and I hope he contributes early, because I want him to split carries with Antonio Gibson. I want Antonio Gibson to get the most, like, say 50%. Jared Patterson, like 30. And then, like, J.D. McKissick, between catching the ball and carries, getting, like, another 15. And then, Peyton Barber occasionally with that 1 yard we need. He doesn't, though. You say purpose injuries is diving for a ball. Nah, it's too many times. Maybe a couple have been like that. Nah, the Westbrook thing, literally Westbrook picked up the ball and was calling a timeout, and he literally went into his knee. Like, he knew what he was doing, because he did it again. He did it twice. It'd be different if he did it that one time. He did it twice. That's like saying excluding R. Kelly personal life is music fire, basically. That's on Jared Patterson. Will he compliment? I hope so. I really hope so. You can't say that yet. What's good, Zulu? What's good? Another donation. I appreciate it. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I clicked the wrong button. Here we go. Appreciate that. Yes, sir. My point about Favre is him and Fitz are gunslingers, but no one knows Favre is the all-time interceptions leader. Yeah, that's crazy that Favre is all-time. That sounds so bad. Perfect. Yeah. Pat Bev is Vontaze Burfict, basically. Literally Vontaze Burfict. Where we at? If we keep 3, JD and Gibson are obvious locks, but I say Jared beats out Barber. I hope Jared beats out Barber. What's good, Splitsery? So the name will come late March, early April. Actually, they can keep the census done proved it. Slim Pat Bev is a Little Caesar's piece of the most average situation. I hate him. Now, Rico, you overhyping it. Maybe it happened twice and it was probably not as intense. Bruh, Rich, it's undisputed. Pat Bev is the dirtiest player in the NBA, bro. 5 hour difference. Yeah, it is 5. If it's 8 for them, it's 3 for us. Well, it's 3 for us, it's 8 for them. Mark Ingram about to get cut from Houston. Is he really? Dang. Watch the football club. What's good, Astonishing? Make sure I subscribe to my boy Astonishing. I'm not sure about McCain, man. At first I was pumped, but looking close at his actual player free safety, I think Reeves might be a better choice. McCain does his best play in the slot. I can see that. A lot of people do feel like he plays the best in the slot. I think once he finally has a defense in front of him that can get pressure, I think he's going to be like a really good free safety. Because remember, through the first 5 weeks last year, he allowed the lowest passer rating out of any safety in the NFL. I think he can play like that over the course of a 17-game season behind this defensive line. And the secondary, too, with everybody locking up. William Jackson locking up the opposing team's best receiver. Bobby McCain just has to, hold it down over the top. He doesn't have to do too much. Watching the Predators. Am I the only one who doesn't mess with Kendrick Perkins? He just be saying stuff. His greatest highlight is getting dunked on. I mean, Kendrick Perkins sometimes says things I like. Sometimes he says things I hate. I don't know. He's just kind of in the middle. Let's stop talking about Pepper. I've seen full debates on TikTok about Naruto versus Luffy. Who do y'all think win? He just moved on. Naruto versus Luffy. Luffy fine, but like Naruto World is dominant. Just like Dragon Ball Z World is dominant. Like Dragon Ball Z, like their world, their powers is better than everybody else's. Prom Draymond or Pat Bev, who the biggest nuisance? I'll take Draymond over Pat Bev. I hate Pat Bev. I've disliked Draymond. I've never hated Pat Bev. It's a clear difference. Vontaze is different. He uses his helmet every season on purpose. Pat Bev does that, and I love Pat. You think Jamin Davis will be a game changer? I do, yeah, bro. I'm so excited about Jamin Davis. What's good, Alan? Not that Draymond Green is no longer punching coin bags. Pat Bev is definitely the most. Say now, Draymond Green will hit people in the nuts more often than Pat Bev, but Pat Bev definitely injures people more than Draymond has. Some players are just dirty. They are. People just hate on defensive physicality nowadays. Not even just talking Pat Bev, but he applies. Like I said, I love those guys. I love Tony Allen while he was playing. I love seeing the gritty underdogs go out there and achieve what's like impossible, basically. PJ Tucker's not gonna lock up KD. But I love to see that matchup. I love to see him trying. I love the tenacity. I love the trash talking. KD can hit a midi right in PJ Tucker's face. PJ Tucker's still talking trash. Like, oh yeah, I got you next play and things. I love that. I love that. But Patrick Beverley is just like, he is just not the right one. He's not that. Like I said, I dislike Draymond, but at the same time, I respect Draymond. I like Tony Allen. I like PJ Tucker. I like Marcus Smart. Pat Bev is completely different from all the rest of those guys. What'd you think the name would be? I don't know, but I hope it's something with Wolves. Thank you, Rico. Fools really think Luffy stands a chance against Naruto. And I love Luffy, but it's power scaling. Dragon Ball Z power scaling is unfair. Goku can kill everybody. Like, it's not even... Do you think Tom Brady is going to retire after this season? I don't know if he keep winning. Zaza Pachulia was definitely annoying because he was too big to be doing that. Like, that was unnecessary. Patrick Bev defenses, but he has literally shut down no one. Hakeem Olajuwon is the best defender in NBA history. Nah, Hakeem was crazy. Definitely top 5. Spurs would have made it to the chip if it wasn't for Zaza. Yeah, Zaza's a hater. Pat Bev is the definition of physical underdog. What you're saying you literally like is what Pat Bev does. No, I'm saying I like 20% of what Pat does, and I love that. I'm just saying that I love people that play like that, but Patrick Beverley is like a complete evil version of that, a completely unnecessary, a complete just ruining other people's careers version of that. Like, you can easily do that without doing all the stuff Patrick Beverley does. That's why I gave you PJ Tucker, Tony Allen. Even like Kobe and Michael Jordan, they were locking people up. They didn't have to do all of that. So I'm giving you like examples of people that can lock up people without having to do that. And at the same time, Patrick Beverley, just like other people are saying in the chat, Patrick Beverley is not locking up anybody. He makes it more difficult. But Patrick Beverley is getting 40 dropped on his head by Luka consistently. He's getting 30-something dropped on his head consistently by Damian Lillard. It's not the same. He's not Tony Allen. I mean, even KD said it. KD had an interview that was like, who are the best defenders you've ever gone against? He said Draymond Green and Tony Allen for different reasons. Patrick Bev was not included in that conversation. He's not locking people up. Did y'all talk about McGregor? I don't watch fighting, so I don't even know what happened. Who do you think our dog is on the team that got it feels like gets in people's heads and lays hats? Chase Young. Chase Young is one of the biggest trash talkers on the team. I think William Jackson's going to talk trash. So I think De'Ami Brown's going to talk trash on the offensive side. Derrick Forest, I think, has surprised some people at free safety. I thought he played free safety, and for most of the talk, he's been a strong safety. Most of the players since he was deep. Yeah, I mean, I just don't like his film. But athleticism-wise, like if we're talking speed, explosion, quickness, Derrick Forest could easily play free safety very well. I mean, he ran a faster 40 time than Justin Simmons, Trey Boston, Anthony Harris, all of these guys. But it's just like his instincts aren't there yet. If he can get into instincts, I would love for him to play free safety. But yeah, right now his instincts aren't there, so that's why I think he's more of a strong safety, special teams contributor. Connor need to shut his mouth. Did he get knocked out? I heard something about that. What's good, Titan Anderson? Make sure I subscribe to my boy, man. Best Titans fan out there doing it, bro. What's good? What's good? I know you happy about Julio. I was just talking earlier. I plan on going to the Falcons. Going to the Falcons training camp because I got some tickets for it. And you know I live right here. I don't have to fly like I would have to go to the Burgundy and Gold one. But my friend Rich in the chat, my boy Rich, you can see him right there. He gave me the idea to wear a Titans Julio jersey to the training camp. So hey man, I might have to pull it off. I might have to get a Titans Julio jersey to wear to the Falcons training camp so I can troll. Red Wolves, what's good, Allen? Yes sir, Red Wolves. Over 90. Tribe said Redskins didn't get it. Was only people that had a little, basically me too. Racist called it. He said, okay, Rico, I understand what you're saying, but these other people tripping. Have we done enough to fix our run defense? Everybody forget our run defense was trash last year. I mean, it seemed bad, and it kind of was bad, but I think at the end of the day, I think we finished like 8th in run defense. It wasn't terrible. It just wasn't like, you know, number 2 pass defense. So I think Jamin Davis is going to help a lot with that. Pat Bev didn't guard Luka. Broke his ankle. I streamed UFC 264. It was a terrible ending. Got smoked out of his boots before it. Pat Bev clamped KD game 1, but since it's KD, he dropped 50. I mean, and that's the thing. That's why I like those underdog defenders, because basketball is literally built to where great offense is going to be great defense. The best offensive player in NBA history is going to beat the best defensive player. That's just how it's meant to be. The rules are literally set up to where offense beats defense in the NBA. I mean, that's why the reason we get to 100 and something points a game. It's just like, so PJ Tucker and them are not expected to shut down KD. You're just expected to neutralize them a little bit, suppress them. But complete lockup is really hard to do. That's a rare talent in the NBA. And even then, like Tony Allen on his best day, if KD's on his best day, I don't think Tony Allen's stopping KD from dropping 30. It's just nothing you can do. It's just the way basketball is built. The way the rules are set up is just how it is. N'Keal Harry is coming to DC. That's interesting. That's the shot. Hope that people who say Pat Bev never locked down no one just don't want to filter out the good stuff about him. Let's discuss a trade package my Lakers could give for Dame. Bro, there's nothing, Jones, bro. If it don't include LeBron or AD, it's not happening, bro. You had to pull off like that, how that James Harden trade where it was like a 3-team trade, maybe. McGregor ankle snapped after round 1. Oh, dang, really? So he didn't even get knocked out. Rich ain't about to let disrespect ride. He's still hey, Rich don't play, man. He be 10 toes down on his debates. Jones, you got it in the bag. We going to trade Collins? Honestly, I don't think so. Maybe next year, but not this year. Not with all that money. Who even wants? Like, the problem is, do we want to trade Collins? The main problem is who wants to trade for him. He may not even be healthy enough to play week 1, coming off that Achilles injury, I believe it was. And then he's getting paid all of that money. Who wants to take on all of that money for an injured player? Linebackers need to improve. I agree. Shout out, bro, here in the Philippines. What's good, Anthony? We in the Philippines with it. I told y'all, bro, Burgundy and Gold Nation everywhere, man. We done touched down in the Philippines. What's good, Anthony? Appreciate you pulling up, man. And I also appreciate you shouting, letting us know you're from the Philippines. Well, you're in the Philippines at least. It just makes the stream more fun when I know we out here in Mexico, Germany, Philippines, New Zealand, Australia, UK. We out here, Brazil. Yeah, McGregor was laying on the floor talking. Wait, so he was on the floor hurt, still talking trash? Connor has no virtue for sure, but he's entertaining. McGregor needs to get the street beefs. He's not himself no more. Dame has to ask to be traded to us first. But again, just like how the Nets finessed it, where it was like a 3-4 team trade, that's what the Lakers would have to do. But yeah, he would have to get traded. I mean, like Shay said, he probably did ask to be traded, but then whenever he gets asked about it in public, he's gonna deny that he did. But I think he may have already asked he wants out. The run defense is bad because when you play mostly nickel to cover up the bad coverage at linebacker level, you weak against the run. It's give and take. Having Jamin and Hudson makes us better. Great point, Jay. Oh yeah, that's a great point. That's exactly what happened. Our run defense was so bad because our coverage was so bad that they had to add extra players in coverage, and then that hurt our run stopping. Thank you, Astonish. I had to pin that comment. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at with it? Where we at? Where we at? I was just okay. Well, Texans might. According to league rules, the trade has to start with Kuz and KCP. Then we put in Dennis on a sign and trade. Lions may get Collins or Seahawks. Then put in whoever we drafted 22. Oh, okay. You're not playing about this Damian Lillard to the Lakers thing. You think we put Reeves on the pup list to keep him on the team? I don't know. Reeves may be good enough to start over Bobby McCain week 1. It just depends on training camp. I think Bobby McCain has the edge. Like if we were to play a game tomorrow, I think Bobby McCain would start. But you never know. I think Reeves may be good enough to dethrone him. We'll see. Shout out from Beijing. Okay, Joey W. Yes, sir. We in Beijing with it too. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got Southeast Asia and Asia. Is Beijing considered Southeast Asia? I don't know. I don't think that is it? And are the Philippines are considered Southeast Asia, right? Shout out to Beijing. Yes, sir, man. Joey W. Yes, sir. Hey, man, we out here, bro. International for real. McGregor said his wife was in his DMs. That's some hate. While on the ground with a broken leg, and probably Trez if he buys into the player option. Oh, Montrez Harold, whatever. Real natives are not offended. This is done on everybody. So basically, it's more. This is why Ray is the tight end. Wait, what's Ray as the tight end? What happened? Wait, what did I miss for Ray as the tight end? Wait, what did I miss? Let me scroll up. Did I miss one of your comments as you said something about Reyes or what was Reyes? Oh, you're just saying Reyes is tight end? I really hope so. You see, Rico, you gone international. Nah, it's really the burgundy and gold in the international, bro. We have fans everywhere, man. That's why I made that shirt. Reyes is tight end. Rico, but I really hope. Oh, Reyes. Oh, my fault. I read that wrong. Oh. No, I think Reyes can make the team for it, though. You think we put Reyes on? Oh, Reyes on the. Oh, yeah, I can see that. I can see them finessing the Reyes thing. Whoa. That's my little Glade smoke. I'm gonna have to point that a different way. I was not ready. Yeah, I think we may finesse. If Ricky Seals-Jones takes that third spot, I think Reyes, we could finesse him on the pup list. I can see that. I mean, Dustin said he knew about it the whole time, so I can't imagine it's more than an attempt to get under his skin. And if that still isn't enough, we throw in Caruso. Oh, you not playing. You not playing about Damian Lillard to the Lakers, man. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, it's got to be a 3-4 team trade like Harden to the Nets, man. It's the only way. Hot take, when K-Full switches to slot, he'll be top 3 again. Oh, yeah, I agree. He's a good outside corner. He's an elite slot corner. Wait, I just had something delivered. I have a package coming in today. What's the newest on Samus Reyes? We gotta wait till training camp. I mean, the most recent thing we saw him doing was in mandatory minicamp. He was running red zone drills, and he actually looked pretty straight. Like he was toe tapping, catching passes that were like out of his reach, kind of, and bringing it in. You know what I'm saying? So I think Samus Reyes is going to surprise people. He may actually earn a real spot on this 53-man roster going into week 1. Because he looked pretty decent in those red zone drills. I mean, you know, technically there was no defense on him. There was no secondary out there covering him. But he still looked pretty good. I mean, again, there was a pass thrown out of his reach. He went out there and grabbed it and still toe tapped. So he's definitely further ahead his development, but is that enough to actually, start and play week 1? I can't imagine Connor being able to bounce around like he needs to while sharpening his skills back to a level he doesn't have anymore, even before the injury due to inactivity. John Bostic over Fred Warner. Yeah, I think playing more base defense with our linebacker improvements boosts this already second-race defense with Willie Jack 2. Yes, sir, man. Now we finally got the corners that can lock people up. We potentially have some free safeties that can hold it down on the deep end. So, yeah, I agree. I think we're going to definitely run less nickel this year. I think we'll definitely have three linebackers out there more often. Maybe not the majority of the time, even though I hope it is, just like Astonishing saying. So we really think that Jamin Davis is single-handedly going to fix our... No, honestly, I think he's going to help us more in coverage. But like Astonishing was saying, just with us having a better secondary overall, we're going to be able to have 3 linebackers on the field instead of 2 more often, and that will help with our run defense. And plus Landon Collins and Cameron Curl, you know what I'm saying, them being as good as they are, being that extra, kind of linebacker, that Buffalo nickel, that's going to help a lot too. I still can't believe that we got William Jackson III. That was a major steal. Yeah, man, I was really happy about that. Yeah, I think Reyes will be schemed into impactful production. Yeah, I think he's just going to be a red zone guy until he'll be ready to block and actually touch the field on 1st and 10. Like, I think it's going to be a while before we see Samus Reyes on the field on 1st and 10. But, like, red zone, I think we may see him, earlier than people may think. 7 wide receivers, 3 running backs will cover Samuel's positional flex. That's a thing. Man, Juice is a beast too. Yeah, I'm really excited about St. Juice. That's a good point. Like I mentioned that earlier. Curtis Samuel being able to kind of play running back, and J.D. McKissick to technically kind of be able to play wide receiver along with Antonio Gibson. That's going to give us a lot of positional flex right there. I think Jamin helps and playing more base. Exactly. Like I think Jamin Davis is going to help more so coverage wise, but again, with us having William Jackson III, Bobby McCain, Jeremy Reeves getting better, Benjamin St. Juice, we'll be able to have 3 linebackers on the field more often, which is automatically going to help against the run. Heineke will start. He is a calm under QB and mobile QB. He has a very accurate throwing, and he is in sync with all wide receivers. I hope so. I just hope it's an open QB competition, because I think if it is, I think Heineke can honestly win it. I think if Fitzpatrick is the quarterback week 1, I think we didn't have an open competition. But we'll see. What is the latest news on Jay-Z and Luke Kuechly? Nothing's growing yet, but I would love to see Luke Kuechly be our linebackers coach. I would love it. Khaleke Hudson is going to take a big step up in his second year. Oh, yeah, I agree. Khaleke Hudson could be a surprise breakout player to see. Oh, yeah, back-to-back comments. I agree. I think Khaleke Hudson's going to ball out. He already looks really good in the offseason so far. Can't wait to see this team mesh together. Man, I'm so excited, bro. This team is about to be so fun. Dominant defense and an exciting offense. It's going to be too fun, man. Juice is bringing the juice every day. Benjamin St. Juice being good enough to start an outside corner and moving Kendall Fuller to slot corner is going to be huge. That is huge. I don't think people understand how huge that is. Looks like, what's good, Joseph? Yeah, hey, man, jobless reincarnation. I'm excited about it. I already talked about it on Friday, but I just wanted to say it again. Looks like we had another good draft for the 3rd year, but we will see. Oh, yeah, 3rd year in a row. Oh, yeah, we stacking them. Putting together multiple good drafts, man, consecutive. It's Fitz's job to lose. They not taking them other QBs serious. That's what it seems like. That's why I hope it's an open competition. 3 times I asked about the hoodie, and you never had plus your 2+ out. And I wanted it. What's good, Jaden? Wait, which hoodie are you talking about? You talking about, hold on, let me go to the website. Let me see. Are you talking about the merch hoodies? You talking about them? I haven't even shown these in a while. Like I said, I'm gonna make a lot more merch, and then I'm gonna roll it out and super promote it and talk about it every video, every live stream again. Once we get there, though, we got to get there. I think around preseason maybe, or like the start of the regular season, I'm gonna throw out a whole bunch of more merch. Like do some Heineke merch, some Fitzpatrick merch, some Jamin Davis, William Jackson, you know what I'm saying? And first of all, appreciate the donation again, Jaden. Appreciate the donation. I was a huge fan of Khaleke at the Viper position for Harbaugh in Michigan. Yeah, he was. Hey, he was moving around, boy. Who was moving around, bro? He was everywhere on that field. I got to see St. Juice in live action. Ricky, you start watching Avatar? Not yet. Because I have so many other things I need to watch. But I do plan on watching Avatar because y'all sold me on it. Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'll start it. I'm gonna try next week to try to start it, but I gotta get these rookie film sessions out the way, so we'll see. Would it make more sense to put Curtis Samuel in the slot and De'Ami Brown at the Y? That would make us more explosive. I agree. I prefer Curtis Samuel in the slot, and I want De'Ami Brown outside. I agree. True, it would be 4-3 under. Oh yeah, I can see 4-3 under. Will be the best defense in football. I agree. I think we for real can be. I definitely think we're easily gonna be top 3. I think we can make an argument for number 1. You on Punk Hazard? I've heard about Punk. What is Punk Hazard? Is that Hunter x Hunter? Oh no, that's One Piece. Oh, I was like, is that Hunter x Hunter? I know Punk Hazard. That was a fun arc. I'm a little bit ahead of that. You're about to pass me probably. You're gonna pass me. If you're on Punk Hazard and you keep watching, you're gonna pass me. I'm like 2 or 3 arcs after that, but like again, I'm waiting to watch One Piece until the dub goes further, because the dub right now stops like mid arc, and I'm waiting for them to get like 102 episodes ahead of dub before I start watching it, because I don't want to start watching it and then now I'm watching sub to finish out the arc. I'm not about to do that. More big nickel. Of London and Curl can shoot gaps, that's better versus passing teams and mobile quarterbacks. I agree. HG, Cam, or Harmon, who becomes big wide receiver red zone threat? I prefer, out of the 3, I like Harmon the best right now, but I think Cam is easily the safest. I think Cam is safer than Adam Humphries. And then AGG, I like his potential, but we'll see. But I love Kelvin Harmon. I'm a big Kelvin Harmon guy. 50 sacks coming, divide them up for us. You said 50 for the team? I think honestly, I like Chase Young getting 12. I think Montez Sweat may get like 10. I'm excited, bro. Man, Nitis, if he's able to stay healthy, gonna get himself a bunch too, a nice little handful. I put Kurt, and then I mean, are you including like Landon Collins and Jamin Davis and all of them? Cole Holcomb. We remember how Cole Holcomb blew up Ezekiel Elliott. You know, he can blitz too. He can blitz as well. I put Curtis in the slot, Terry and Brown outside. Same here. We got Terry some help now. He bought the ball with the adjustment of Brown. Yeah, you can't double Terry. It was crazy. Kalik is just between linebacker and safety size-wise, and he had crazy pass rush ability. Yeah, Kalik Hudson was a really sleeper pick. Like, the only thing holding back Kalik Hudson is that he's just not this freak athlete. But as far as instincts and positional flex and versatility, Kalik Hudson was a huge steal when we got him. Didn't we get him in like the 5th or something? Kalik Hudson could potentially be our starting Sam linebacker. Like, I'm excited. Heard that Bradley King is going to be a problem. Yeah, William Bradley King and James Smith-Williams are underrated players. I'm excited. What's happening, Rico? So y'all think Gibson can get 1,700 to 1,500? I think he's definitely going to get 1,000. Again, we got to adjust things because it's an extra game in 17-game seasons. So like 1,000-yard receiving season, 1,000-yard rushing season isn't as impressive. But we'll see. We'll see. I definitely think he's gonna get like 1,200. I thought Dubbed was in Dressrosa arc. Oh yeah, no. I'm like I said, I'm ahead of Dressrosa. Once you get past that, the dub dies. I forgot where I'm at. I think I'm like episode 600 or something, and like the dub isn't past that arc. It's like midway through the arc, the dub stops. So I'm waiting for them to make more. But Dressrosa, you're good. Dressrosa is all dub. That whole arc is dub. Like a couple of the arcs after that are dub. I love all of them. It's sad. Early 90s, San Antonio, Texas. We're good, Joe. San Antonio, Texas pulling up. Kelvin Harmon as a 4th option is very good. I agree. I love Kelvin Harmon. I really hope he balls out and makes a team. A lot of people wanted JLK in the draft, but I thought Kalik Hudson was kind of the same of player. Hey, Slick, JLK is just a more athletic version of Kalik Hudson, basically, yeah. Kelvin is a nasty 4th receiver. I agree. I love Kelvin Harmon. What's good, Talking Sports with Manny? Man, make sure y'all subscribe to my boy, man. What's happening? Pulled up for the stream, yes, sir. Make sure I subscribe to my boy, Talking Sports with Manny, man. He's doing a whole series on breaking down like he's doing like verses for the training camp battles. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to go check out his channel, bro. Y'all got to. My boy, Talking Sports with Manny, man. Where we at? Hold on, let me bring it up. Like he has a who starts at left guard video that he just did. You know what I'm saying? Eric Flowers versus Wes Schweitzer versus Sadiq Charles. He has one with Adam Humphries versus Dax Milne. He has Kelvin Harmon versus AGG, which is perfect for what we're talking about and stuff like that. So make sure y'all go check out. He has a camp battle series he's doing. Make sure y'all check out my boy Talking Sports with Manny. You already know, man, out there in Nashville holding it down for the Burgundy and Gold. Leno, Flowers, Chase, Sheriff, and Lucas for the starting O-line. Charles Leno, Flowers, Chase Roulier, Sheriff, Lucas. I can see that as the week one, but I think Samuel Cosme will take over right tackle at some point early in the season and never look back. And then Cornelius Lucas can be the best swing tackle, the best backup tackle in the NFL. I can run for that much. Collins and Hudson at week in bro. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna make sure I ain't miss nothing. I can see Khalid Hudson playing like a weak side linebacker as well too. I just want him playing outside linebacker. I love JOK and Lance and Fields. Yeah, we got none of them. Oh yeah, anytime talking, yes sir. I mean, I said talking, Manny. Anytime, Manny, for sure. Just let me know, man. Whenever you have another live stream, I'll pull up. Big nickel, wide tackle, 6. Yeah, I mean, I can see if Khalid Hudson adds a little bit of weight, I can see him playing some Sam, though, honestly. But yeah, Will linebacker works too, man. I mean, he could just pretty much play every. I mean, that's why it's so crazy that we have like Landon Collins if healthy, Cameron Curl, Khalid Hudson. We have a lot of guys that could just pretty much play multiple roles on the back end. Even Kendall Fuller. He's more of a, back there type of versatility, not necessarily in the box versatility, but like we have a lot of versatility. Remember, Darryl Roberts has had a season where he started at free safety the most. He started at strong safety the most, started at slot the corner the most, started outside corner the most. He has at least one season where he's played each of those positions the most out of any other position that season. Like, with the versatility back there is crazy. Terry needs to be a 99 overall in Madden. Let him know. Warmer game is only another 100 yards on a good day, so it's still impressive anyone to get. I'm still not saying it's not impressive, but like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like a little bit different, you know what I'm saying? Like, all records are about to get broken now. Like, records are about to get broken left and right. Like, sacks in the season, rushing yards in the season, rushing touchdowns, passing yards, passing touchdowns. All of that's, we're about to have to set a slightly higher bar now. Yeah, Manny videos are good. Of course, man. Y'all already know that, man. Talking Sports with Manny over there. And I already told y'all about Astonishing, man. I forgot we got Eric Flowers back. Yes, sir, man. I'm excited. Hit the likes. Yes, sir. True one. Let them know. Make sure I hit the like button. Run. We could have had both my Notre Dame boys, JOK and Trimble. Yeah, man. I wanted Tommy Trimble so bad, man. Man, I was sick when we didn't get him. But, hey, man, John Bates is going to be really fun, too, though. If you Google image search Khalid Hudson, there's a comparison of Hudson between his junior and senior year where he wanted to add size at the position. It's crazy. Oh, he got way bigger? Khalid Hudson. There's a comparison. Let me see. Let me make sure I go to Google and not Yahoo, because Yahoo be tripping. Khalid Hudson. Let's try this right now. Let's see what we talking about. Astonishing. They have like a size comparison of him adding weight. How far I gotta scroll down? Was it like far up? Maybe I could type in weight. Or maybe junior, senior. Come on, rock with me. Did that a little... I don't see it. I haven't found it yet. Maybe I'm typing in something wrong. What'd you type in exactly on Google? So many position flex players. Bro, you don't even know who's about to play anywhere at any given moment. If you got an Instagram, y'all can follow up Washington Saga. Oh, yeah, go follow Washington Saga on Instagram for my boy J-Mon, man. Y'all already know, man. Oh, yeah, Rich, of course, make sure I subscribe to Rich X NGL. Juan Gotti Talking Sports just pulled up, too, man. Make sure I subscribe to... Oh, I passed it? Oh, so I was just scrolling too fast. That's my fault. Was it on this search or was it the other one? I think I was moving too fast. Where was it? Oh, this one. My fault. Oh yeah, he went crazy in the gym. He went crazy in the gym. He wasn't playing with y'all. Neck got wider. He got a bigger neck. Oh yeah, he wasn't playing. So Hudson. So that's January 2018. So that's just January to July. That wasn't even like a whole year. Oh yeah, he wasn't playing. He wasn't playing. Yeah, because that's when he became wide neck. That's why I know him as wide neck. I never knew this version of him like that. Yeah, he went from 204 to 220. That's crazy. That looks more than like a 16-pound difference. But hey, stats don't lie. Yo, one. Yes, sir. I think you passed it. Yeah, my fault. It was on the first page. My fault. WFT has good perks. I usually go down. Then game time, you seat at the 50 or VIP area. I don't like being far up. Yeah, being far up in the stadium isn't that cool. I'm not gonna lie. First search. Yeah, my fault, y'all. I passed right by it. A lot of players lose weight when they get into the league unless they told to gain a little weight for a certain position. What's good, Hawk? Oh, yeah, especially, I mean, you trying to slim down and do that 40 time for that combine. Hurry up offense inside the 20, catch them big. Oh, yeah, our hurry up offense about to be crazy. This is what I need. Rico, I just saw the Black Widow movie and it was phenomenal. I keep hearing that people love that movie, and I didn't think of anything of it. First of all, I didn't know it was out. Y'all know I'm disconnected from the world when it comes to a lot of things that happen on social media and movies coming out. I never know. Like, I didn't know that even was like a real thing. But I keep hearing from like my friends and stuff that movie was great. So I guess I'm gonna have to peep, man, because it's that movie right now. Everybody love it. I haven't heard one single poor review from it. He said wide neck. Bro, man, that man Khalid Cusson was over there looking crazy with the wide neck. But I mean, it makes him a better football player. But just like regular life, walking around, like going to go eat at a restaurant, and he look a little crazy. Watch the football team versus everybody. Desperately, well, it was good. Watch the football team against the world. Yeah, bro, Hawk, I've heard a lot of people say that movie is like really good. I even think somebody like IGN, somebody gave it like a really high review or something. Like, people love that movie. I saw the Black Widow movie yesterday and it was pretty good. So I just stay on 50. I do give more away than go to games. It costs me a ton for like lifetime tickets. Oh, so Jaden, you're a season ticket holder as well? And you got seats at the 50? I'm still hardcore finger crossed that Shaka Tony gets those linebacker reps at training. Bro, astonishing. Me and you both, bro. I'm right with you. I would love for Shaka Tony to end up being our starting strong outside linebacker. Taking kids to go see the Boss Baby. See, I didn't know there was a show. I didn't know we were 4 seasons into a Boss Baby show, so I'm all the way behind. That shows how little you listen to me. I just asked if you wanted to watch it. Wait, when did you ask me? I missed that. I didn't even I missed that whole thing. Is it on one of those things that we have? Like, we have the channel that it comes on that we can stream it? He will soon eventually. I'll send you some, Rico. It's fun. So you got them super tickets. Okay, that boy Jaden over there not playing with them. All right, y'all, but just to let y'all know, we got 8 minutes and counting before I end the stream. Just wanted to let people know before, people get too comfortable and think we about to be here for another hour and don't ask whatever question you may have or things like that. So I wanted to make sure y'all got those questions out. I watched the Boss Baby show on Netflix. Yeah, I didn't know that. That there was a whole 4-season show. Thought it was just a movie. And then the second movie came out, and I really like the Black Widow movie, but I got my one gripe as a comic book fan. Oh, okay. But that's good though that you're like super into like Marvel and everything and like the comic books and you know all of that stuff and you still enjoyed the movie. You have one gripe, but overall you still love the movie. That's good. Cause that's one of the boy things that like supposedly like men stereotypes they love. Cars, comic books, and it's something else that I just don't care nothing. I've never been comic books. I've never cared about cars like Mustangs and I've never in oil changes. Like I've never like designing a car and swooping it up. Those are two like boy things, stereotypical boy things I don't know anything about. Like I don't care about. So to know that somebody that like loves like the comic books, loves the movie, then that means it's gonna be really good. Dragon Ball Z History of Trunks. Wait, what's that? What's going on? Do you think it needs to be a draft? Do you think it needs to draft a QB next year? I think we need to draft a QB this past year. So yes, sir. I still think it costs on Disney Plus. I don't think it's worth paying for it, but sports. Wait, what's going on? Oh, and sport. Oh yeah, I'm definitely big on sports though. I'm super stereotypical with sports. So I got 1 out of the 3. Guns. Oh yeah, I love guns too. I love guns. So I'm 2 out of the 4. I swear it's another one though. It's like another one I don't like. I think Jared Patterson will make the 53-man roster. What do you think? I hope. I think he should. I know he's been impressing. Randy Jordan, our running backs coach, said that he's been impressed. Spoiler alert, wasn't Taskmaster a man in the comments? I don't even know what we're talking about. Guns, cars, comics. Yeah, so I have 2 out of the 4. Guns, cars, comics, and sports. I got 2. I like literally don't care about cars at all. I don't even get excited when I see a nice looking car. I don't. I literally, it's like looking at a blank wall to me. 2022 Super Bowl champions Washington football team. I mean, I hope so. Jones, Tony Masters. It's $30 on Disney Plus. Ain't no way. Oh, you don't like building? Oh yeah, I don't like building too. I guess that's 2 out of 5. Even though I end up building a lot, I build and do more yard work and grunt work than any of my friends combined. As far as cutting grass and putting together cabinets and dealing with electricity and wires and pipes and stuff, I do more of that than any of my like close 12 friends combined. The vast majority of them don't even cut grass. They literally don't cut. They don't do nothing. They literally just be at home chilling. Hope we draft Malik Willis next year. I hope so too, man. He said I love all 4. I'm guns and sports, but cars and comics, I could never do it, man. You might be able to get me to get like comics. You'll never get me to like cars. I don't like cars. The maintenance of them, I don't even care about the way they look. I've been to the car show in New York a lot just because I like doing stuff. Like anything that happens in New York. They could have a pudding exhibit. I'm go. Like I'm just one of those people. Oh, this is happening in New York. I'm going. You know what I'm saying? When I used to live there. So I've been to the car show. I've been to the fashion week. I mean, I actually like fashion though. I don't like cars, man. Remember when you said DBZ storyline is weak? Well, it is, but I think if you're looking for that juice, it's DBZ History of Trunks. It's a movie. Oh, okay. So I might like DBZ History of Trunks. I might like that. I bet. Tools too. I mean, again, I deal with a lot of tools and stuff, and I know how to do like a lot of the stuff around in and out the house, but I don't necessarily enjoy it. So I guess that's like a half. I guess that's 2.5 out of 5. What's the status of Reuben Foster? Oh, he's gone. He's not on the team anymore. He said that's because I'm into it. Basically, I do it because my mommy likes it. I like all 5 and the outdoors too, all 6. So I mean, but I even though I don't really like it, I prefer to cut grass than to wash dishes and cook. Like I prefer outside stuff, cook like grass, dealing with my plants and stuff. I'll do that way before I'll cook and do all the little tedious inside stuff. I hate tedious stuff. I prefer to deal with arduous stuff, not tedious stuff. I hate tedious. Then again, I guess it's your perspective on it. It's your viewpoint. What do you consider tedious? But I think all inside stuff is tedious. Anything with cooking, dishes, cleaning, sweeping, vacuuming is tedious. I prefer to cut grass. So a regular Acura is the same as Aventura. It just looks like a big bucket of I gotta get its oil changed to me. I don't really care what it looks like. I literally don't. We're one position away. To me, it just looks like a bunch of I gotta take care of that to me. I don't care about cars. So we're one position away from a guaranteed Super Bowl run. Yeah, I mean, but quarterback is a hard thing to do. So, I mean, when you say we're one position away, it makes it sound easier than it is. Jaden with another donation. Appreciate that. Rumor has it that Jones is not happy Elliott playing ability. Now that started a little rumor. Yeah, but like somebody said earlier, was that you that said, like, I mean, when is Jones ever happy? Like, you know what I'm saying? He's never happy. When they were winning all those Super Bowls and playing well, he scared their head coach out the way, and he got rid of him. Well, he basically, like, exiled him in a way. Because, what was his name? I can't remember. I see his face, but I can't think of his name. The Cowboys head coach through all those years. And he basically made him wanted to leave because he had an ego and wanted to take some credit. And Jerry Jones like, nah, I deserve all the credit. Oh, video games. Oh, yeah. 3.5 out of 7. I'm huge on video games. Probably video games more than all of them. Video games over sports. Video games over guns. Yeah. So video games, guns, and sports out of the 7. What is it? Building, no. Comics, no. Cars, no. But guns, video games, and sports, definitely. I'm super those 3. I'm video games over all of them. I love my burgundy and gold, but I'm video games over everything else. If I had to choose one between video games and sports, I'm video games. I'm sorry. I love my video games. I can't live without it. I can't live without sports either. It's like 1A, 1B. And then guns would be 3. If that's the case, I do more than them. Wait, what? Wait. Those all whites need to be a staple. I agree. You love anime, you can very easily love comics. Yeah, but I just don't really like manga. Like, I don't like reading. Like, I love learning. I hate reading, though. Like, I hate the actual, like, words on print on paper. I hate it. Even since I've been a little kid, I prefer to watch a 2-hour documentary what I can get from reading a book over the course of like a couple of days. I've always been the fastest media possible. I don't like words on paper. I hate it. I love learning. I'm the guy I have that Gaia channel. I'm not sure if y'all know what that is. GAIA, National Geographic, Discovery. I'm the one, all the universe episodes, drunk history. I've seen all of it. Anything with animals. I love learning. I just hate reading. So like comics and manga, I don't think I'll ever get to the point that I'm reading manga. I think I'll just wait. I'll just wait till the anime come out. If some things never come out in anime, I'm just gonna have to accept that because I just don't like reading. I need it animated. I need it moving. I need sound. I need, you know what I'm saying? I got sports and that's all. Road to 10K. You don't even have video games over there. I like manga more than comics. I mean, that makes sense. I like anime more than regular cartoons and shows, so. Road to 10K. Yes, sir. We right there. I never really been into comics. Manga is just better than current comics for the most part. It does seem like comics is kind of a dying art. Like, comics seem like it was at its heyday, like in the 80s and 90s and stuff like that, I think. Big bucket of gotta get the oil changed. Yeah, that's what cars look like to me. Now I gotta vacuum it. Now I gotta get his oil changed. Now I gotta go pump gas. You know what I'm saying? That's all I see in cars. I don't look at a car and like that's a beautiful car. I'm like, dang, that man really probably has to pay a lot of money for his gas or when he gets his tires changed or when he gets his oil changed. That's all I see. Even though, I mean, Lambos are pretty cool, but then again, that's kind of probably more so because it's Italian than it's a car. I just love Italian things. I love Italian fashion. It's my favorite food, architecture. I like a lot of things Italian, so that's why I'm rooting for Italy in this finals game coming up. Oh, it's already 3:00. Oh, I'm late. So yeah, I kind of like Lambos, but I think it's more so because it's an Italian thing than the actual car itself. Just current manga is better than current comics. Yeah, that's what I think it is. I think comics is not necessarily a dying art, but its prime was in the past, whereas like manga right now is still in its prime. I'm pretty sure video games is another stereotype. Oh yeah, we just did that one. Patterson will make the 53. I hope so. I thought y'all was talking about me when you said Jones. No, Jerry Jones, the coach for the Dallas, was the big tuna. There are like 5 QBs come out in the draft that I think we could be our guys. Some guys that might make it to the second or third, like I thought Mon this year. I hope so. I really hope so. I really hope somebody slides. Sports might have the upper hand over video games because I play sports video games. See, that's where I don't mix. I love video games. I love sports. I don't play sports video games. Well, at least I don't like to. I play 2K because my friends play it. I played Madden because my friends play it. I've never woken up and been like, man, I can't wait to get on 2K today. I can't wait to get on. The only game you can get me like that is NCAA if it comes out. Now that the college players are getting paid for their likeness, you're going to get me on NCAA. Like, NCAA, I love it so much, I would stream that on my sports channel. Like, I would, instead of putting that on my gaming channel where I'm, like, cussing and all of that, I would do that on this channel and, like, it'd be super PG. I'll probably run, like, a franchise. If they allow us to, like, back in the day when they had NCAA where you could create a team, I'll probably make, like, the burgundy and gold and play them as, like, a college team. And I'll probably, like, run a series on my channel. I love NCAA. But, yeah, I like sport. I love sports. Love video games even more. Don't like sports games. It's kind of crazy now that I think about it. Now that you pointed it out. How many sacks do you think Chase Young will have this season? I'm going with 12. Jimmy Johnson, thank you. So a Lamborghini is the same as a Honda Civic. Again, it looks like a big old bucket of I got to go get its oil changed. I got to go get it a new engine. I don't care. I don't like cars. I don't even like driving. Like some people literally get in the car and just drive around because they just like driving. I don't. I make the most of it. I blast my music. I got my windows down. I love my windows down. All my windows are down all the way down. If I had like a sunroof, that would be back and everything. If I had a convertible, it would be off. But I'm never like, let me just get in this car real quick for some fun. I get in a car because of where I'm going. That's why I love New York too. That's another reason I love New York. Because I love the train. I prefer to be on a train or a bus than to drive. Rico, you say manga instead of manga. I do, I'm sorry. When a comic book is done right, the art tells a story. But I need to see it moving, like sound and everything. Like the reason granted, One Punch Man season 2 wasn't as good as season 1 overall, but like sonically it was beautiful. Like the fight scenes, like I'm a Sonic y'all know how I am, how heavy and strict I am with music, and how like I'm the biggest music critic you'll ever meet. So like anything sound wise, that's big to me. Just like Slime, that second season of Slime, sonically one of the best animes I've ever heard. Like the way like action happened, like with noises. Dr. Stone season 2, and I think season 1 was also great sonically. Like I care about stuff like that. So like not being able to hear the manga would like it kind of takes away half of it for me. Cause like again, I don't even care about fight scenes, so it's not really the animation. It's more so the sound than anything else. Heineke low-key rooting for a lot. I hope Heineke balls. Chase Young's gonna have 17. I'd much rather watch the show or movie instead of the book. Yeah, me too. Even though I hear the book is better than the movie a lot of the time, I just don't like reading print. Lloyd said go. Nah, you're trolling. Nah, see, I'm really about to dip up out of here because he's trolling. Wish a gaming channel. Colin Sexton is on this is the gaming channel. Harris, Carson Strong, Tyler, maybe Ritter. I really hope I hope my boy Malik Willis balls out and is that guy. I got to be a part of that. Oh yeah, I would love to run a Dynasty. If we could run like a NCAA version of Dynasty where we recruit against each other, we play each other and stuff like that. I said we all go to the SEC though, and we just replace those teams. Like I can replace Georgia, you can replace Alabama. Because that's what you do when you uploaded a team in NCAA. You replace another team that already existed. So we could all go to the SEC. You could take Alabama and replace them with whatever team you want to. You can make like a DC team. I'll probably do like the burgundy and gold. Like I would have the exact colors, the logo, and jerseys and everything. I will replace Georgia or something like that and take on their profile, like their recruiting, their roster and stuff like that. And we got to do a Madden Street Scores franchise with all-time players. I could set it up. That sounds like that might actually be pretty fun, though. I'm not going to lie. I got a whole list of QBs I've been going over. I'll give you right now, my favorites are Matt Corral and Malik Willis. Not necessarily saying they're the best. Those are just the ones I'm most intrigued by. Do you think our defense will be ranked number 1 this year? I think number 3. I think top 3 is like a safe bet. I think number 1 is very possible. I like sports and video games equally. I'm like 1A video games, 1B sports. I need my video games. Like Halo coming out right now, man, I'm gonna have to have a strict, disciplined schedule for producing content because Halo's probably the only game I can wake up 8 a.m. and play it till I go to sleep at 2 a.m. Like, that's the only game. Even Apex, like Apex, Call of Duty, PUBG, Hunt, because I'm more of a sports game person. I mean, even Ark. I don't think I can just play it like Ark, Survival, Civilization, Revolution, Halo Wars. Like my strategy games, my sandboxes, Elder Scrolls, my adventure games, my RPGs, my shooters, my battle royales. I don't think I can play them from the time I wake up to the time I sleep. But Halo 3, back in Halo 3 days, even a little bit of Halo 2 towards the end. If the next Halo is that good, I'm not playing anything else. Even though I do plan on getting Battlefield, but I don't even plan on getting the next 2K. I don't. Colin Sexton is on the trade market. I think the name of the team will be Red Wolves. I hope so, David, man. I really hope so. I'm going to replace Notre Dame. But you won't be able to play us. We're going to have to change the scheduling since you want to be Notre Dame. We're going to have to change the schedule. We're going to have to make it so you basically like an honorary SEC team. With all our speed at Carson Strong and Tyler's show could take advantage of that downfield speed. Oh, yeah. I see that. I can see that for sure. Got some big arms over there. Notre Dame is my favorite college football team. Oh, yeah, I already know John Lynch. I already know. I keep up with some of y'all's favorite teams. But all right, y'all. I said I was going to stop at 3 because I got to get to this finals, this Italy-England final. So I'm about to go watch that. England did score for real. Oh, yeah, I'm out of here. Yeah, thank you, man. All right, I'm out. All right, y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, I'm going to be more consistent. I'm working on these rookie film sessions. I will be streaming this Friday unless something comes up and I'm not at home. Like, that's pretty much how it's been. It's not like I'm just at home and, like, I don't feel like streaming. I'm literally not home on Fridays, like how it's been. That's why I haven't streamed. I'm going to be streaming consistently on Fridays. Hopefully, I'm going to be streaming consistently on Sundays. So, I got y'all. Let's do ACC since me and Kai like ACC teams. Sure. I'll just take whatever team. But I'm changing my roster. I'm not about to take an ACC team roster. Unless I get Clemson, I'll take Clemson and replace them. I'm not about to be some random Miami or something. You're not about to get me to replace some sorry ACC team when I can take my Georgia. All right, astonishing. Notre Dame the best team. Spencer Rattler is gonna have a team. Let's see with the ego, cause Rattler plays outside of the frame all of the time. Leave a like and subscribe. Let him know, Justin. Appreciate it. All right, y'all. And I may stream on my gaming channel later. We'll see, depending on what I'm playing. But yeah, I'm about to go ahead and get to this England, Italy. You can be Syracuse. Oh yeah, nah, you're trolling. You're trolling. Nah, he's trolling. All right, y'all, man. I'll catch y'all live stream wise. Hopefully Friday, definitely Sunday. Again, I'm gonna be consistent. Can I play? Oh yeah, J-Mon, yeah, pull up. Anybody got Xbox? Why not? And then, yeah, I'm working on these rookie film sessions. So I got y'all, man. I'll catch y'all later. I'm out. Appreciate everybody that pulled up. Appreciate everybody that donated. Shouts out to all the members. Shouts out to the whole RicoScores family. Everybody subscribe, man. I appreciate y'all. Q's got great colors though. I mean, but like I said, I'm gonna import, if they let us, I'm gonna import the burgundy and gold. Like, it's gonna be the logo, the name, the jerseys, the everything. You know what I'm saying? That's how I did with NCAA back in the day. I made my own team. I forgot the exact name, but it had wolves in it. And then back then I used to love black and I had it was kind of like Panthers colors, but a little bit more vibrant, a little bit brighter. And I had that, and my name was like the something Wolves. And then I just replaced Georgia. I took Georgia out, put that team there, and I basically played as Georgia, but with a different jersey, different all of that. That's basically what I do. So, like, colors doesn't matter because I'm going to change it anyway. I'm going to make my own team. I'm going to make the burgundy and gold. Oh, you got PlayStation? Oh, dang. Well, hopefully it's crossplay. But all right, y'all, man. I'll catch y'all next time. I got to go catch this thing. I used to import teams on Madden 08 or something. Who you got between England? I prefer Italy. I'm rooting for Italy. But right now, Italy down 1-0, so it's ugly. They scored 2 minutes in. Oh, yeah, I'm out. I got to go. I got to go pull this game up. But, yeah, I'm rooting for Italy. I mean, like I said, I already went on a whole rant. Why I just love Italy. Italy is like my favorite country outside of America. It's coming home. I would actually have another house in Italy. Maybe like Rome or Venice. Being there was really fun. I liked Italy. Well, I don't know. Paris was really cool too, but I like Paris the city the best, but I like Italy the country the best as far as like the whole country. Like I never even got a chance to go to Sicily, and I feel like that's the last spot right there. Amalfi Coast was beautiful and everything. It's coming home. It's coming home. All right, y'all. I'll catch y'all.